All right, here we go. Bobby Shmurda, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Vlad, what up, baby?
That last interview went crazy.
Yeah, that shit went berserk.
Went crazy.
You know,
crazy.
They finally get to know me. They finally get to know me. I said, hey, I had to talk to Vlad for y'all to get to know me, man. Shit is crazy, man.
Well, remember originally when we first started talking, like, no, man, I'll give you like 30 minutes. I'm like, no, I can't do an interview for 30 minutes. You gotta really do it. They go, you want my whole life story? I'm like, yeah, pretty much.
We ain't get the whole life story, but we got some.
We got a lot.
We got a lot. That's crazy, and you know that's probably like the intro.
Yeah,
that's the intro. It's still so much more.
Well, you know the clip that really went viral, that keeps getting views like day after day, is the one about you shooting your friend for snitching.
That same friend, I shot like 3 people with before, so it was crazy. So I was like, we was locked in. He used to be in my crib. I'm at his crib. All types of shit. So that show you can know a person for 20 years or 16 years. I know it was actually around about 16. So you know for 16 or 25, 10, whatever years and not know him. So we be literally sleeping next to each other, Vlad. And I never knew this shit about him. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my life on the line with this all the time. And I'm like, you a what?
Okay, so
but yeah.
How exactly did he snitch on you? And was he like wearing a wire? Was he cooperating? Or?
He didn't snitch on me. He put one of the homeboys away from Pop Smoke area. One of the older homeboys, older from Pop Smoke, well, not older than me, but an older person from Pop Smoke area from the clocks. He put somebody away for like 15 years.
Damn.
Yeah, for a murder. And then I'm like, what the f? And then you with me every day doing all types of crazy shit. And God forbid we get locked up. What the f you go? I told you my daddy got locked up for niggas snitching on. You sitting with me every day for. And you know I'm bad.
Okay, so you said you were involved in 3 different shootings with him, but he turned around and snitched on someone else.
Yeah, he ain't snitched on nobody from our hood. He's like one of those, you ever seen Pain in Full?
Yeah.
I ain't snitching on nobody from the hood, but I tell you, give some stuff.
So, what were those?
Nasty. Oh, shit.
Okay, but were those his ops or were those just dudes?
Nah, these the homeboys.
Those the homies?
These the
homeboys.
No. These the other car. I tell you, this Pop Smoke, I'm older. That's our age. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than Pop Smoke too. They around our generation, but they from Pop Smoke in them hood. But they the same, like they the same set as us. They the same set. My hood is the motherland, but they the same set. You know what I'm saying? And everything. So with them, he put the way he home, you know what I'm saying? I seen that too. I seen that I came home too. Everybody grown now. They talking about, oh, it was kids. Kids? You talking about kids?
Okay, so at what point did you find out that he actually told? Were you still running with him during that time?
It happened 2011. He told, I think the body had dropped like 2010. No, more, before 2010, 2011, because Shiesty was alive. And my son Shice kept him safe. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shice, like, you know what I'm saying, kept him safe type shit. But long story short, the told back in the day, when he told, I was probably like 14, I'm in the trap running around. So I was in with the, like that. He was in high school. I never went to school. Like, my school stopped after 6th grade. Like, all my friends are 4 or 5 years older than me. I dropped out before them. They was going to high school and shit. So that shit, the murder happened at a high school. The told, I think it was over there at Canarsie, some shit, like 2010. Long story short, like 3 years later, one of the homeboys, it's some crazy shit. But anyway, long story short, one of the homeboys called me. I should knew not to stop picking up this call too. This called me like, yo, Bobby, what you doing with that and so and so and so. And that was like 3 years later. And then the shit popped off.
So when you got that call, were you still around that guy?
I was around this.
Oh.
So they seen me in pictures. Remember, I'm popular in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Before Bobby Shmurda, I was popular. So I always popular. I got kicked out of elementary school. I know all the gangbangers before they was gangbangers, before they was even bad. Like, y'all bad now, y'all used to listen to Miss Chris. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, but when the shit jump off, came call me like, yo, Shmurda, yo, Chewy, what you doing with him? I'm like, yo, that's my son. That's from the hood. They like, nah, loco, And I'm like, what? You lying. And then I had kicked the door in, take crazy shit. They like, yo, Chewy in the hood, like, yo, Chewy, you gotta get paperwork. I chilled, waited. Like 2-3 months, brought me the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened.
Okay, so he got shot. Did he cooperate against you?
Nah, he held it down. He told like, yo, I deserve that, this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to hold it down.
I mean, but aren't you scared? You're shooting a snitch. But think about that for a second. You're shooting a snitch.
Yo, I'll tell you how that situation happened. Yo, Vlad, that shit was crazy, bro. I actually got to wait for the movie because what happened was, hey, I almost killed that, but a lady had stopped me. She had a baby and she had yelled. She know me, like I know her. She like, Chewy! And I was on top of the like, ah! I'm like, oh shit. And I chasing my son crib and don't take crib shit happened. And I had to leave. And then when they, you know, he knew the repercussions. Like, yo, you tell. Ain't nobody be telling in my hood. Everybody who told got shot in my hood.
Okay, so he basically ate that.
Except for like one, them, like 2, 3 them left. Them got out of, they went out the state.
Okay, so he basically understood why he got shot and he ate that.
Yeah, we was older now.
Okay. All right, so after you shot him, did you ever run into him after that?
I seen him again. Yeah.
Really? How long ago?
I had like 2022, 2023.
Just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
How did that conversation go?
So gave me a head nod without.
It was the head nod.
Head nod without. We kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I came through. I seen other name. I'm like, without. Seen Sean without. You know what I'm saying? I kept pushing.
Did you feel at that very moment that maybe he wants to get back?
Nah, I'm Bobby Shmurda now. Everybody happy I'm Bobby Shmurda now.
Okay.
I was a terrorist thing, Vlad, when I was in the hood. I was a terrorist. Everybody happy like the hood, like people don't see it, you know what I'm saying? But my hood is happy what I'm doing because I didn't graduate junior high school, and I'm doing wild businesses. Like I always been smart. I used to run drug houses and shit like that. So they just be happy to see, everybody be happy to see me. I ain't with drugs, guns. I'd be riding around with a bunch of guns all day in the hood. The older used to be kicking me out the spot. Like they 10, 5 years later, they be like, this little crazy, they come bring like 6 guns up in my house. I'm like, yo, my mama just kicked me out. But like even him, like even dying of my ops, they just be happy that I'm doing business. Everybody down like happy, like I'm out the hood like doing good shit type shit. I give back to the kids, juvenile shit. So when people see me, they just be like, it'd be like they head be fucked up type shit. So the world wouldn't know because they don't know me before the rap. You know what I'm saying? They know me as Bobby Shmurda, like but I was like real bad before. I was bad with a smile, so I was bad. That's why I was like a terrorist with a smile. Like it was
bad with a smile.
Like, this outside? Oh shit.
Well, you mentioned Pop Smoke, and he's younger than you.
Yeah, Pop Smoke.
Did you know him?
I didn't know him. I've met him through jail when I was on jail call.
Oh, okay.
Through jail call, because a lot of guys that was around him, they was from my hood, and they be like, yo, you know the little cuz Pop Smoke coming by, this and that. And I'm like, yo, with his music, I talked to him 2, 3 times. He's like, yo, cuz I look up to y'all, we love y'all, this, and the third. I was giving him some game on how to move. He's like, yo, you right. Like all the little homeboys, you know, all the young, I ain't gonna say little, young homeboys, younger than me or any homeboy, I give them game. I gave game since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I give them game. I don't be sitting here telling niggas this and that. I tell them how to move outside. Like, yo, when you move, do this, do that, do that. And you know, I ain't gonna say I wasn't outside to be with him because, you know what I'm saying? We from 2 different areas. He got his shit going on, but I was giving him game and I felt like he had like an extra year or 2 of learning, he'd have still been here.
Oh, 100%. Now, me and him talked like a week before he died because we were trying to set up an interview, but I wanted to do it in person. I didn't want to do it remotely, but every time I called, he would always pick up. And I'd be like, where you at? I'm in L.A. Oh, I'm in New York. I'm like, yo, I'm in New York. I'm in L.A.
Like, you met him personally? I never met him personally.
I never met him personally, but we talked a bunch of times, and we kept trying to, get in the same place. And I remember he had just dropped the Jack Boys 2 album with Travis Scott. He was on that. And I called him up, and I'm like, bro, like, you're out of here. Like, you're with, like, the biggest artist in the world right now. Like, yo, congrats. Like, yo, man, thank you. It's like, yo, man, we got to get up. It's like, yo, absolutely, we just got to be in the same place. Then a week later, you get the news.
Yeah. Nah, that shit fucked me up, bro. I meet him through the phone. I feel like he was a good
dude, man. Good dude, good spirit. Like I said, every time I call, he'd pick up every time. Every time. If I would text him, he'd hit me right back. And I remember like Steven Victor was his manager at the time.
Yeah, I know Steven from
You know
before.
Steven, right?
Yeah, I know Steven.
And Steven was the one that actually hit me about him first when he was first coming. I was like, yo, man, I think
he'd be...
manage
Rowdy, actually, so that's why I
okay,
know
yeah,
Steven,
makes sense. And I remember like Steven, like he wasn't following up with me, and then so I had to just talk directly with Pop. And then when he died, I remember I yelled at Steven, I'm like, yo, bro, like this dude's story never got out there. Like, you kept dropping the ball with me, so I never got his story. So there's only like one or two sparse interviews, and I'm like, he has all these fans, and his story was important, but he never got to tell it. And he's like, bro, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad. You're right. I should have followed up. I had a lot going on. My bad.
How old was he when he died? Like 24, 25?
Oh, man. Hold on. Papa Smoke. Age? 20.
20?
20. He was a baby. He couldn't even drink.
I went to prison when I was 20. That's what year was that?
What year did you go to prison?
No. What year was he died? 2018, 19?
He died 2020.
2020. He was 20 years old. So he was born in 2000?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
2000,
my
baby.
little cousins and them born in 2000, bro. It's my baby cousins and them.
Yeah, man. And I feel like Pop Smoke, like from him on, that's what set the sound in like Brooklyn and even, the whole Bronx
Chef,
drill, Brooklyn
everybody.
drill, like that whole sound, the drum patterns, the bass lines, the rap style. I feel like everyone's trying to do
style out, that heavy voice with the He brought that, and that gave it that extra. Cause at first, when I was in jail, all I was hearing a lot of down south music. I was hearing like a lot of down south music, and then Pop and Chef and them brung that. And you never like it with it, and that's overseas. Like you go to Dubai, they go crazy. You go everywhere, Europe, everything. So they did bring that sound.
Yeah, man, it was a loss. It was a loss to hip hop, and dude, and he was dope. And not only was he dope, but he was different, and he had the story behind. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a real street guy, and everything, like the visuals. Because you remember when his first song, what was his first song?
Wait.
No, it wasn't Dior.
No. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. That was his first commercial one.
First hit song. Welcome to the party.
Oh yeah, welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
Just
the visuals in Brooklyn with the cars and the girls and everything. I'm like, yo
bro, we listening to
dope.
that from a cell. We didn't even get to see the videos. We listened to that from a cell.
Oh, you never got to see videos in there?
That shit is turned in jail. Hey, welcome to the party. I'm on the party. That shit had turned in jail.
Well, it seemed like a lot of these New York drill artists, I feel like they didn't learn from what you went through, and they kind of repeated some of the same mistakes. Because like right now, if you look at the New York drill artists in jail right now, K Flock, Chef G,
I just talked to Flock.
Dougie B, 504 and got caught up. Shy K.
Who's Shy K?
Sav G, Mr. EBK, just, artists that are still up and coming, but the first few you know about.
I know, I just sent K Flock some money. I talked to him on the phone.
How's he doing?
He good. He holding his head. He holding his spirits. He beat the murder and everything, so, he holding his head.
Right.
And he growing. He growing in there. He sound different from even when I talked to him before, you know what I'm saying? He grown in there, like. So that's good. Sometimes sitting down in there, because we move so fast outside, I know me sitting down in there in prison, it helped me mentally. It helped me, cause you outside, you on the court all day. So sitting down on the bench, sometimes you get a break and you get the time to think, and you come out way smarter because you won't go all day outside. So when you get the time to master your mind, he grown in there. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like that's good. It's good right now. What he's, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what he's in jail for?
I know he was in jail for a murder. He beat the murder.
Right. Well, so he got into it with some dude, and the guy had a gun on him.
Yeah, I seen the video.
And he pulled out first. And that's the part I hate in places like New York, because if that same situation would happen in Florida, in Georgia,
my man just beat the murder.
Stand your ground.
My man I just grew up with, he just beat the murder for that. Like, he got license and shit in Florida, but he just beat the murder. A guy pulled up, gun, he had his gun, he fired, you know what I'm saying? And then he beat the murder just like that. Just like they just let him go.
My man Taxstone would have beat his whole situation if he was somewhere else, because he was attacked first, and then he pulled out, allegedly, what he was convicted for, and then he killed the dude that attacked him, and then he gets 35 years for a murder. But it's in New York. But yeah, K Flock was dealing with a dude who was armed. I would have probably done the same thing. Seriously, I would have done the same thing. If I had my gun on me and someone's looking like they about to pull out, what am I supposed to do? Get shot?
You got no choice.
And then now, he was found guilty of racketeering, attempted murder, and the firearm charge, but I guess he beat the murder charge.
What he sentenced to, like 10, right?
There's no sentencing yet. He's facing 10 to life.
Wait, 10 to life?
Yes. That's what he's facing, but the judge has to sentence him.
Oh, shit.
Anywhere in between that.
He'd be good.
I hope so. I hope so.
You got good faith in it. He'd be good.
Remember he had that song with Cardi B that was cracking.
Which one again?
Let me see. Keep forgetting his name.
Boy, don't run. Fly. That's Flock,
Shake
right?
It.
Shake, yeah.
Yep. With K Flock, Cardi B, and Dougie B, and Bori 300. Great song, by the way. Chef G is someone I interviewed also before. You know Chef?
Yeah, Chef's the homeboy.
He was arrested.
Younger than me, but I know them.
Yeah.
So they the guy that runs their label, Jaja, is one of his like left hands. So they family type shit. So them, like, you know what I'm saying, the guy who runs their label, you know, White.
No.
The guy that's behind them though, so that's Ja left hand. So
that's your people?
Yeah, Jaja showed me how to flip the packs and how to maintain shit. So they all from the town, and you know that's the homeboys too.
Yeah, he was arrested part of a big NYPD gang takedown along with Sleepy Hollow and a bunch of others, and he was charged with a murder conspiracy, but he eventually pled guilty and got a 5-year sentence.
He go back in next month, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah, August he go back in. Free Sheffy.
Yeah.
I think we got a show together on the 16th before he go
okay.
in. We are on Macaulay Island together. I know Trippie Red's there. I think he there too.
Dougie B, you know him?
I know Dougie.
Dougie B.
Good? How you doing?
He's facing 25 years.
What? Dougie related?
Up? So up to 25 years related to a bunch of violent robberies. They're saying including one involving a 5-year-old.
A 5-year-old? What you mean?
That's what it says.
I ain't one. 5 years old? What you mean? Like he robbed a 5? Like he's with somebody and then 5-year-old was in the situation when they got robbed?
I think that's what happened. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me see.
What you mean a 5-year-old?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you.
Like, Bobby, he robbed a 5-year-old. What the fuck you mean?
He said there was a stick-up involving a 5-year-old. Probably someone got robbed and there was a baby around.
Yeah, baby was there.
I don't think the baby got robbed.
How much money the baby had?
Yeah, how much money?
How much money? Pass the lollipops.
Give me that pacifier.
Give me the lollipops. Tell him pass the lollipops.
Okay, here we go. So they're saying that he blocked a man and his 5-year-old child from fleeing an apartment where they say he stole $2,500 from the dad. So it was a dad with his baby and a robbery happened, allegedly. But the 5-year-old is being used in the...
$2,500, that don't even sound right. That sound like something else happened and they just said $2,500 went missing, a fight happened and they like, yo, just set it up like this. It's like, that don't even sound right.
Yeah.
That's $2,500. What you doing, $2,500?
$2,500.
Nah,
yeah.
Smoke that. That's a pound. Nah, $2,500.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I said this to you. Like in the comments, someone said, whenever Bobby Shmurda says "long story short," it's always a long story.
Nah, but look, I'm just because I be trying to like break it down. Like I don't be getting what y'all be doing out here. I be like, who the yo, y'all niggas crazy, crazy motherfuckers. Okay.
Well, since our last interview, the Diddy verdict came in.
All right. No, see, the thing with Diddy, I gotta say, Vlad.
Okay.
Long story short, right?
Long story short.
Yo, Diddy, son, I told you that shit that I feel like made way more than it was because that happens every day in the hood. They got shit like that. People be going crazy about the Diddy. Half these girls with their bodies done been through half that shit already. You know what I'm saying? Slapped you. Did this probably, you done came back because he paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? So don't be acting like, oh, P. Diddy, that's regular shit they be doing in the hood. Regular shit they be doing everywhere. Not outside the hood, everywhere.
I agree.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Free Diddy, man.
I agree. Well, see, here's the thing.
That's fucked up what they did with you, Diddy. You see your friends, man. That's the industry. That's why I be out here like this. It's crazy, man.
Well, he beat the RICO.
He beat the RICO.
Which I always thought.
Yeah.
He beat the sex trafficking, which I always said too. So the only thing they caught him on was the prostitution.
Oh, prostitution?
Interstate prostitution, basically. Flying in escorts.
Yeah. Wait. We mean flying in escorts. Cause I be flying bitches in too, but I
flying, well, interstate, that's how it became.
I would get caught for that. Hold on, what's illegal now? I got a dog and fly bitches in there.
Then what they said was flying in for the sake of escorting, and since it was interstate, that's how it made it federal, right? So it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but basically flying in prostitutes is illegal, and that's the only thing they charge them with. Only thing he got convicted of.
The majority of these girls are prostitutes. If you want something for some sex, you're a prostitute. You just don't know it. I'm telling you right now, baby. If you want something in order to have sex, you're a prostitute, but you don't even know it. It's probably obvious for a Birkin bag, some money. So don't be trying to come at Diddy and everybody else, y'all. Y'all gonna stop with these shits, okay? Because everybody, all these, 85, 90% of these girls want something for some sex. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't be coming at Diddy.
Yeah, man, like the whole Diddy thing, doing what regular rich dudes do every day of the week. They fly girls in, they take them shopping, give them a few dollars, pay for the hotels. They know what they're there for.
There's guys out here that's rich, they just paying for food.
Yeah.
They doing that. They out here paying for food. That's it. So it's like, I know what's going on from the bottom to the top. I be like, what the you know what I mean? So I appreciate what they did to Diddy. I ain't know what's going on. I heard it was going on. I know he whipped her ass. That was cool, but
that was horrible.
Like girls get their ass whipped every day. Y'all be right back there, so don't be complaining.
Well, that's what she did.
Oh my God, huh?
Well, I kept saying that she's really the villain of all this. She walked away with $30 million
for some ass whippings. I know girls getting ass whipped for free.
Yo, she got $20 million from Diddy and then $10 million from the Intercontinental Hotel.
Oh shit.
$30 million. $30 million.
Nah, I ain't gonna say you whip my ass for $30 million. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna.
You wouldn't take an ass whooping for $30 million?
Nah, I ain't gonna
yes, you would. I would take an ass whooping for $30 million.
If I get my ass whipped for $30 million, cool. I'm gonna get the $30 million, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, whip my ass for 30. Cause I know me. I know how I am. I'm gonna fight back. My body automatically is like an automatic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going straight in. Oh wow, I'm going crazy on the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, he could get a slap on the wrist, but he could get up to like 10 years.
10 years? Damn, Diddy can't do 10. What Diddy gonna do 10 years? Diddy can't do 10. Y'all don't do that to Diddy. Diddy, I don't think he gonna get 10 years though. I think he's gonna get like probation or some shit. Probably get like 20 years probation or some stupid shit.
But what came out of this, because I interviewed like three of the male escorts that was involved in the freak-offs. The whole cuckold thing.
What they were saying?
Well, the story was always the same. That they would come in and they would basically have sex with either Cassie or Jane Doe.
Who's Jane Doe?
50 Cent's baby mama.
Who?
50 Cent's baby mother.
She was in the freak-offs too?
Yes.
Oh, nah.
She took the stand.
Oh, shit. That's why 50 going off like that?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
shit. Yo.
He's calling her pee-pee mouth.
That's why 50 going off like that.
Yes.
And his baby moms and that. Wait, and then you see this why I ain't got no baby moms. These bitches crazy. Y'all bitches have I'm not doing that. These is crazy. Boy.
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, Diddy Dusty. Yo, order right. Yo.
But you know what was happening though. Yeah. So basically, okay, it's the same story every time. Is that the male escorts, they would come in, the girl would be there, Diddy would be there, either in disguise or just, whatever, with a Yankees hat on and nothing else.
Oh, no.
And then he would basically, they would have sex with the girl, and he'd basically be jacking off in the corner.
Nah.
And then the same thing would happen every time. Right before they came, they would pull out and bust on her stomach, and she would bring it to him and rub it on his nipples.
Who? On Diddy's nipples?
Yes.
Both of them said the same story?
Well, they would go in the other room, but then Cassie on the stand said that what she would do in the other room is basically take the cum off her stomach and rub it on Diddy's nipples.
Awesome.
Is that gay?
Damn.
Would you say that was gay?
That's gay, but I would just say, hold on, wait. I'm not, son. I'm not. See, I be in disbelief about certain shit, bro.
No, this is
like, nah, you can't.
Court transcripts.
I'm thinking she lying. I see girls lying.
She's not lying.
Girls
the other girl said the same things, and Diddy would play with it. Like, I would play with the cum and shit.
They probably joined up and say, this is how we gonna get this $30 million. Bitch, I'll bust you down a little fire. You know what I'm saying? Bitches, you gotta know, girls is malicious. Girls is like,
yes.
Girls is very devious. Like, I'm from the hood. I know females. I seen females do some devious shit.
Who do you think is more evil, men or females?
Females. Men are more stupid. Females are more evil because they'll keep quiet. They'll be like straight quiet murderers. He got pride. The guys got pride, so they gonna be like, you see what I did? You know what I'm saying? Girls is gonna be like, hi, how you doing, honey?
And men get over things. A man will get over it. A man, me and you could have some beef, whatever. We could have a fist fight. We'll hug it out. We'll be cool afterwards. A woman will hate you forever. It don't matter.
Girls will poison you. That's why I say girls will poison you.
Man, listen. Cassie got $20 million from Diddy. She embarrassed him in front of the whole world. He lost. No. Listen. Let me finish. He lost hundreds of millions of dollars.
Billions, probably.
He's been sitting in jail the whole time.
How much? 2 years?
How much that?
2 years or 3 years?
No, about a year. He's been sitting in jail for like a year for now, right? So he's been in jail the whole time. He was found guilty of the minor charge. She got $20 million, embarrassed him, made him lose a bunch of his money. And what did she do after, he got found guilty? She wrote a letter to the judge saying he shouldn't be let out before his sentencing.
See,
I feel scared. You got $30 million. You can afford security. In fact, you probably safest around Diddy right now. He's more scared of you than anyone on earth.
Bro, I can't believe doing some shit like that, first of all. And that Diddy, that first of all, is like, once a girl make up a story, they're gonna have to make up the craziest shit to embarrass you, to throw you off from this and that. So I don't believe females that when they be talking stories sometimes. Some guys lie too.
The male escorts told me the exact same story. Every last one of them.
Oh, that they play with the cum?
Man, listen, but she... Like, okay,
wait.
Let me put it like this.
Let me put it like this. Come too?
This one male escort named the Punisher, right? He did like a dozen freak offs, the Punisher. I told him I feel uncomfortable calling you that right now. You're making me feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna call you that, but you're making me feel uncomfortable, right? He said like this. He said that every time he would have to pull out, bust on her stomach, and she would run to the other room, not to spill none of the liquid gold on her stomach, right? And go in the other room. And when he saw her on the stand and said that, Diddy was like having her rub it on his nipples, he was relieved because this whole time he thought that Diddy was eating it. But every time she would run in the other room with the man juice on her stomach to bring it to him. Every time.
Yo, I'm not all the songs I grew up in the 90s, I ain't gonna listen to no more, bro.
Take that.
That's not.
Remember?
Damn.
Remember that one line? He goes, you were more than my girl, we were like brothers. Remember that line?
I don't like to learn people's personal lives, bro.
I don't either. I didn't want to hear all this shit.
Their music, and I don't like to learn their personal lives because Diddy, that's gay. Diddy, that's gay. If you really did, that's gay. If anything else, you just watch. Watching is crazy too. You got two wild wives. Why you want to watch them? You could just have them. Like,
man, listen. At no point in my life was I having sex with a girl and say, what would make this even better? If a dude came in and had sex with you in front of me. I've never felt this way.
All my bros be tight with me. When I have 3-4 girls, they be tight. They play. They know I don't play none of that shit. I don't play. First of all, I came into the rap shit. I said, no group sex. Because motherfucking Tupac. You know what I'm saying? These bitches out here.
That's how he got caught up.
There better be more of them than me. It always got to be more girls than me.
I
got to be the one getting jumped. Right? Bitches got to jump me. I got to be the one getting jumped. It ain't going to be more than girls. They ain't doing that.
I interviewed the girl who sent Tupac to jail.
And what she said?
This is what she said.
Tupac ain't do that shit.
This is what she said. They met. They had sex. They hung out again. They had sex. They hung out for like the third time. They were in the room, they were like messing around a little bit. He walked out the room and was like, oh, these are my homies, you gotta do whatever with them that you want. He went to sleep on the couch. A couple dudes came in, had sex with her. She came out, was like, yo, he was asleep on the couch. She came out, was like, yo, how'd you let this happen? And here's the mistake that happened at that point. Because I was talking to his co-defendant the whole time, while we were doing all this, who's actually there. The problem was that when she woke him up and was like, yo, you let your friends rape me? He said, get this bitch out of here.
You know why?
If he had just, and I said, I talked to his co-defendant, I said, yo, what if he had just been, I'm so sorry. Let me take you to the room. Let me talk to you. Let me calm you down. Because you know what happened? When he said, get that bitch out of there, she went downstairs.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
The hotel came up to her. Are you okay,
That's
ma'am?
some young nigga shit. That's
the police were called. Police came upstairs, arrested everybody.
That's like 11, 10. Get this. They used to be slapping bitches and shit. That's when you like 11, 10, 12 and shit. You can't be doing that when you're grown. You got to know better already. You got to know better. Even if you got to use her for later to do some shit, you don't do that. You don't do that. You'll never do that.
That was the mistake. That was the big mistake that he basically
only time
said,
you do that is when they don't want to leave. I ain't gonna lie, I threw some bitches out my thing. Hotel. Well, yo, like last month I threw some bitches out, but I'm like, yo, you have to leave. They like 4 of them, they don't want to leave. They like, no, but just, and then they start doing more shit. I'm calling security. Security can't get grabbing one at a time. These bitches, I said, y'all gotta go. You have to go. And then, one girl I threw her out, and then she dropped, like fake was dropped, and like, I started laughing. Yo, all the girls started laughing too. Everybody started laughing. I'm like, yo, these bitches is crazy, son. She came right back in, and then I just like, y'all can have it. I had sex with like 2 of them. I'm like, all right, y'all can have it, bro. It's cool. I didn't go to sleep. I was tight. I didn't go to sleep for like a whole next 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitches are crazy, bro. Even when they want what they want, they do what they want. But anyways, Tupac, if he came down and just talked to her like, yo, long story short, yeah, everything would have been.
That's the thing. I'm gonna tell this to all
females
the men
are emotional. You understand that?
No, they're emotional. And look, this has always worked for me. I'm gonna tell you this to every man watching this, young, old, whatever. If you and a female that you're with and you guys have some sort of relations get into some sort of argument, this is not like your girlfriend, this is like a new girl, do not let her leave angry. Yeah. Do whatever it takes in that moment. Apologize for some shit you didn't do. Say you're right. I should have done that. If you got to give her some money to make her feel better, you know something. Let me
stop. That's
nah.
See,
you gotta pacify the situation.
I'm from the hood. You ain't about to extort my black ass.
It's not extortion. It's not extortion.
Yes, it is. Once they start asking me for money, I'm tweaking.
All right.
Security!
Yep.
Get this dust bunny out of here. Yo, who you at? I don't play that ask for money.
Better than the police showing up.
Huh?
Better than the police showing up.
Police show up. She's trying to extort me. They asking me for some money.
All right. Well,
the bitch trying to rob me.
if you don't want to give her no money, then just calm her down.
I'll talk to her like you're the bad guy. I'm gonna say, hold on,
guy. I'm sorry.
Your mother raised you better than this. Hey, your mother raised you better than this. I'm an asshole. The funniest guy in the world. Chill. The funniest guy on the planet.
Yeah. Because, Shannon Sharpe just got caught up like that. Shannon Sharpe. That's your man, right?
Yeah, he just go call for me. I was supposed to come check him in Vegas, man. But damn, what happened with Shannon?
Shannon Sharpe was messing with like a 19-year-old white girl, OnlyFans chick. And they had what seemed to be a consensual relationship. There was a little bit of gray area there. It seemed like there was some role playing, some BDSM.
What's BDSM?
That's when you like, the whips and chains, and you kind of like
chains.
That type of shit.
That's regular. That's regular shit.
That's
Girls like that, bro. Girls like shit up there.
That type of shit.
Type of shit. Girls like, don't let these girls be out here in front of y'all. This rated R, I can talk like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, Shannon Sharpe, don't be trying to be, Shannon Sharpe has BTS. Or majority, 85% of girls like that. And y'all over here talking about, oh my gosh, girls like that. Anytime, I had a whole sex kit. They stole my whole sex kit. Vlad, word through my mother. I spent like $1,000 in sex toys, bro. Bitches stole all my shits, bro. I had all types of shit. I had the bunnies. I had them running around the crib with the bunnies and shit. I'd be like, where's that wabbit? Let me stop. But I can't work for prison, so you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. So, and then there was like, they were on the phone. There's a phone call that got leaked. There's like, I should choke the shit out of you or something. That seemed like it was some role playing type shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it seemed like. And there was a text message saying like, I don't care about our history I didn't want to do anal this time or something. That type of shit. So she sued him for $50 million. He offered her 10. She turned it down and filed the lawsuit. And just recently they settled. We don't know for how much.
For $10 million?
We don't know.
What's her name? How old is she now?
Like 22. Oh, and she announced that she's retiring from OnlyFans after getting the money.
This is crazy, bro.
Like she's retiring after 30 seasons in the NFL or something. Like it's like
straight like this, man. 10 million or 10,000. Hey, give me the call, play. I know them. You heard? He said 10 million or 10,000. Hey, call the cuz in the hood and clean this up.
Well, here you go. There's actually a recent article. They say that allegedly he paid her $23 million.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Bro. Where's the rich females that I need to know y'all to come rape me? Okay. Where's the rich females?
Well, here's the thing. One of the male escorts is suing Cassie because now Cassie got a bag. So he's saying that she gave him an STD and they had sex on her period without her telling him, and she's the one that's really like booking him and engaging in prostitution with him and everything else like that. So now, and I knew this was gonna happen.
It's all for money.
It's all for money.
There's hoes, a bunch of hoes going crazy.
Yeah,
hoes going crazy.
Hoes gone wild.
Hoes going wild. Ah, this motherfucker, no him. Okay, go. You ain't gonna give me no money, bitch. Like, look at these clowns. He think crazy. Oh shit, Diddy, you got the hoes going wild. Cost a little chicken, baby. I gotta get a girlfriend, Vlad. I can't with this. These bitches is not like the next. Like they don't even hold it down no more. Y'all bitches is causing trouble. Y'all know who to do that with. I think the bitches know who to do that with. Well, I ain't gonna lie, the bitches know who to do that with because I don't play that shit. Boy, $10,000. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead, bitch. Go, come with it, bitch. Go on, bring it. Go on, bring it. No.
You have no kids.
Nah, I don't play that shit. I had abortion. I don't play that shit.
You ever thought of getting a vasectomy?
Huh?
Vasectomy.
Nah, I'm gonna have kids when I find the right girl.
Well, here's what I do.
I need to find a girl who be feeding grass and feeding rabbits and shit for no reason.
Here's what I did.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's what
he laugh. I'm dead ass. I need one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I did. After I had my kids, my twins.
Oh, you got twins?
I got twins.
I had abortion with twins. When we went to the thing, she said, when we went to it, she like, we supposed to get abortion, the bitch gonna be behind it, gonna be like, oh, you sure you want to abort it? It's 12. I'm about to take my shoe off and throw that thing. I was like, bitch, shut up. She like, ah. I said, wait, we can't do this right now. I'm too irresponsible.
Well, after I had my twins, I had a vasectomy. Before I got a vasectomy, though, I froze my sperm. So now
you can choose.
I could choose. Not only do I choose who I want to have kids with, but the gender of the child also. Or if I want, So
if you want a boy, you can make a boy?
Absolutely, 100%. Here's what happens, right? So in order to do in vitro, right, which is what you have to do if you had a vasectomy, they take, the woman goes on a set of like hormones where they make a whole bunch of eggs, right? So let's say they make 15 eggs. So they extract those eggs, then they take your sperm, and then the sperm determines the gender of the embryo. So they let the sperm go, impregnate all the eggs, then you have a bunch of boy and girl embryos. And then you decide what you want to put into the woman.
Yeah,
you could put a girl, a boy and a girl, two girls.
How much sperm you freeze? How much kids you can freeze with it?
I don't know, maybe 100,000, 200,000,
200,000 kids?
Yeah, if I want them. Sperm is dense.
All right, so let me ask you a question. How you know it's your sperm, though? What if you know they don't confuse
You could do a DNA test afterwards.
But how you know they don't confuse the sperm?
You could do a DNA test with the kids.
What if they lose your sperm by mistake?
Well, then you fucked.
You can't keep your sperm yourself?
I mean, where are you going to keep it? In your fridge?
Where they keep it at?
It's at a cryobank. It's a special facility designed just for that has like backup power supply, so even if there's a power shortage, it'll all be fine. And it costs like $50 a month or something.
$50 a month? And if you don't pay, they throw it out?
No, they'll still keep it. They'll just owe the back paid if you want to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a whole conversation with him about that. Let me tell you, I know a guy, right? I don't know him personally. I know a guy. Him and his wife have 10 boys, all of them the same age. All of them born within a few weeks of each other.
All the same age?
All of them same age. So he went and got 10 embryos of boys and then got 10 surrogates, women to actually carry the babies. So 10 women got pregnant with him and his wife's kids, and they all gave birth right around the same time. So now he has 10 boys.
He got a whole football team.
Whole football team.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can do a lot of shit these days, man, with technology. So I'm saying if you don't want to keep getting abortions, there's an option for you. Because you have the money to pay for in vitro and stuff like that. And you get to pick who you want the kids with. And you never have to pull out.
Nah, you still got to pull out.
You never have to pull out.
Because what if you catch something?
Well, yeah, for that. But I'm saying for pregnancy, you don't have to pull out.
Yeah, pregnancy, but still.
But pulling out, well, you'll still catch something. You
gotta juice first.
No,
right?
no,
juice?
no. You can catch all types of shit. You can catch
probably burpees. You probably catch some burpees. Right?
You can catch HIV. You can catch chlamydia, gonorrhea.
You don't gotta come.
Yeah, I don't think you have to come.
You sure?
Pretty sure. Let's Google it. Let me see. Do you have to ejaculate to catch STD? No, it is not necessary to ejaculate to catch a STD. While ejaculation can increase the risk, many STIs can be transmitted through other bodily fluids like vaginal fluids, pre-ejaculation, blood, and skin-to-skin contact.
Oh, shit.
Sorry to have to break it to you, man. You was thinking because you were pulling out that you were just safe all around?
Doctor.
Go straight after this interview. Google clinic close to me.
What the fuck? I'm about to go to the doctor. I gotta go to the doctor. Yeah, what the?
Well, you went viral recently where you're ironing a girl's hair.
Yeah, she just texted me this one.
Yeah? So you just pulled out the actual iron and just...
She said she needed a straight iron. We had no weeds in my son's crib. We had no straight iron. So I'm like, yo, grab the iron. You know what I'm saying? And she said, you know what? That shit can actually work. I was just being funny. I'm like, oh shit, grab the iron. You know what I'm saying? That shit worked.
I have never done this in my life. And
but you gotta have
most of the women I've been with have been black, so I'm
yeah,
just saying.
you can't. they can't do that unless they did. You gotta have the one of them Indian black ones. You got them Guyanese ones, and them Western and the Barbadians. Woo, they got them soft heads. You know what I'm saying? The little Guyanese ones, the little Guyanese bitches. Yeah, Native American little bitches, tap that. You know what I'm saying? Little coolies, I like that. Tear that ass up. Yeah, that's it.
Young Thug, he tweeted recently. He said, if you're a rapper and a rat, you gotta just go do gospel. Agree or disagree?
Man, all these artists is weird, bro. I tell you, I listen to artists and I don't like to know. I don't know their names. I don't want to know. See, the thing is with me, I feel like they rapping about us already, right? So I can listen to every song because it's about me. You know what I'm saying? Like half these motherfuckers doesn't do none of the shit they talking about. Like majority of them, you know what I'm saying? Like never did nothing they're talking about. And we know this, but it's for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So this is where people get it confused. And I guess like the people that rap and they really do it, I tell people like us, we can't take it personal. Or be like, oh, y'all supposed to be listening to me more because I really did it. Nah, you ain't gotta listen to me more. You know what I'm saying? If the motherfucker not a because you gotta understand, everybody's different at something. Some people in the hood, they could put on, they know how to do that, but they don't know how to project it. Some people don't know how to like be vocal about it. And then you have we always keep it on the corner that can tell our story. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got motherfuckers like even Rick Ross. I listen to Rick Ross still. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef with you, Ross. You know what I'm saying? So love. I still listen to Ross. I know this was a CO. COs was telling me to lock in. But also some of them used to bring the drugs too. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a correctional officer still, but the shit he talking about is real live shit that happened in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, yeah, he may have never lived it. A lot of rappers are like that. May have never lived a lot of this shit they talking about, like shooting and doing all this other shit. A lot of them don't live that. Like, the biggest artists don't live that, right?
Okay, so for example, who are like 3 artists that when you listen to them, you say, yeah, I believe they really did everything they're talking about. Or mostly what they're talking about. 3 artists. I'm not going to have you name the fake ones. I'm talking about the real ones.
3 artists that I can say I believe what they're talking about. Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
50. Boozy.
Yep.
Definitely on Black Youngster, Key Glock, YG. A lot of these other I don't really know them too much because I don't know they past. Like I haven't sat with them. I don't know they past. Like a lot of them always talking about they was shooting and shit, and I don't know if these was just a dummy, a pop off dummy, and everybody was the boss, and I don't know this shit. But I definitely Lil Durk, I believe Lil Durk. Definitely Lil Durk and them. Yeah. Chief Keef, Lil Durk and them. I believe they talking about what they do. G Herbal. I know my partners know him, so definitely him. And rest of them, I don't know. I don't know them because I don't know if they like a lot of rappers. They mans be the shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like they man was in the hood, and they probably just with the. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know rappers in my hood. I was a person that I wasn't unexpected to be a rapper, but we know we got rappers in my hood that we all thought that was gonna be the rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I know how they live. So I wouldn't say that, but the rest of the rappers is cool though. I still listen to everybody. Like I listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't project. I won't listen to them and then go do something over. I'm not a follower. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, definitely Beanie Siegel.
Beanie Siegel, I don't. Yeah, Beanie Siegel's real too.
Oh yeah, I went through his whole story. Beanie, I felt like, I remember Jay-Z even said this. He said that Beanie could be the next Tupac if he really focuses on his craft. Because he came out, I mean, he's a little older, you know. I mean, so I don't know.
No, but I know the older guys. You see the guys though, is our uncle. So we know. I know who's who. Before our generation, like even Jay and them. Like Jay, I know he talked about that shit, but he didn't do all that shit that he was saying.
Yeah,
you know
I heard
what I'm
that
saying?
too.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
he said it himself. He gonna tell you we're all just entertainers. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Jay ain't do all that shit. That we are from Brooklyn. You wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? No, yo, Jay and them. Nah, you know he as a rapper.
You know, I've interviewed like D Haven, dudes like that. Like
yeah, but you know as a rapper, even when I'm older. You know what I'm saying? And we know the like Dino. We know them. You know what I'm saying? My older gonna be like You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even from my generation, I'm not in the hood. But the young guys from who's 20 and 15, they gonna ask the guys that's my age, like, yo, was Bobby Shmurda really outside back in the days? They say, yeah, boy was out. You know what I'm saying? So you always gonna be able to do your homework.
Yeah.
Because everybody generation got somebody from their hood that you gonna know who was outside, who wasn't outside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, for example, do you think that Gunna snitched?
Man,
From your point of view.
My point of view, I like to stay out of that shit because I got blackballed after I did that Rat song, you know, because he signed to major labels and shit like that have billions of dollars, and I'm a guy from the hood, from the ghettoist hood inside of Brooklyn too. At that, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, and I'm independent in the game, you know what I'm saying? I can't. It's like when you beef with certain artists, and I won't beef. It's not beef, but when you talk about certain artists, is the backlash from their parents, not their parents, but their companies. You know what I'm saying? And last time I talked about that situation, they gave me a little blackball, but everybody know his situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, seen it on camera. But if you have money nowadays in the industry, which is the industry, like Jay-Z's thing is ran by Desiree Perez. I've done business there. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I'm in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Meek and all of them was over there. Everybody's over there. So we know that this is the industry. You can't come in the industry with that. And the industry is going to protect those type of guys at it. So it's like being in business. You got to be grown and ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So me, I know coming in the industry, these are rappers. These are artists. Yeah, they have a look. You know what I'm saying? They're playing dress up to look like this, but these are good kids that grew up. Now they have companies. They have companies they're working. Don't play with these. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
You know they rapped already. Why the f you want to play with them?
Let me ask you a question, right? One of my regular guests is Birdman's brother, Ernest Gangster Williams.
Yeah.
Right? Gangster was a terror in his day.
Terror
during his day in New Orleans.
Okay.
Right? He went to the feds, and at one point he cooperated on 40 murders.
What?
But everyone that he involved in the cooperation, like, so his group was the Hot Boys. So you know, like the rappers, the Hot Boys.
Yeah, we got our shit, the Hots too. So
yeah, exactly. So the Hot Boys was a gang, was a crew of like 4 dudes in New Orleans that was out shooting, killing people, whatever, right? And that's where. So BG is Baby Gangster, named after this dude, Gangster, right?
Oh, okay.
So he went to prison after like 27 years. He cooperated on 40 murders, a lot of them cold cases, and he implicated his friends, but his friends were all dead at the time.
Oh, so wait, he snitched on dead friends.
Dead friends.
So not nobody alive.
Not anybody alive.
Oh, so that's not snitching.
So yeah, I was gonna say, is that snitching or is that not
I tell
snitching?
people like this all the time. If you got if a case, man, that you just be saying anything, right? Because snitching is when a person is getting in trouble for it. If they can't arrest the body or they can't arrest the thing, what the later on when I'm old and I die and they catch you, tell them I did it. What the who the ain't gonna say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not snitching, bro. That's not snitching. If they dead, it's not snitching.
Okay, so
Snitching is getting somebody locked up. or trying to get somebody locked up.
So right now, do you want to put a message out to tell all your friends that if you die, they could put all the murders on you?
That's what all of us.
All of y'all.
That's what any of us.
Me too.
That's what
all
any
my
of
friends.
Everybody.
If I die before you, you could say I did all the murders.
That's
you're dealing with. The time.
Yeah, that's the stupidest shit. Like
right.
when you gonna tell them like, oh, the bro, how the you gonna lock him up? Go lock him up. How you gonna lock him up?
Yeah, go dig him up and put him in prison.
We put him on in the grave. Bitch, you gonna lie? We gonna put it on there. You know what I'm saying? But this, just be talking, bro. I remember I heard a situation like T.I. had a situation like that with his cousin or some shit, right?
Well, T.I.'s cousin got killed and he took the stand.
Oh, he got killed and said what? Wait, I thought he put the murder on his cousin.
No. Okay, you're talking about that. That was a situation that Boosie was involved with in my interview.
I heard about that.
That was a hypothetical situation, he was saying.
Oh,
that wasn't a real situation. But T.I., actually, his friend got killed and he ended up taking the stand against the guys who killed them. And then, remember we caught the gun charge? He'd do the Crime Stoppers commercial?
Oh, shit.
Never seen the Crime Stoppers commercial?
I understand the Crime Stoppers probably just doing.
He said, if you see something, call. And you'll even get a reward.
Yeah.
There's a reward involved. Did you see the video? Let's play the video.
I don't want to see the video.
You don't want to see the video? I'll play it for you.
Vlad, stupid. Now listen, I understand working with the police for the community. Because I got a nonprofit. They work with the NYPD for the communities and shit like that to help the community centers. Now, Crime Stoppers, we ain't calling no Crime Stoppers and shit like that. But we help for the community and shit like that for the kids and give back to the kids. But I ain't doing no Crime Stopper shit. But we give back to the kids. You know what I'm saying? We with health and giving back to the kids and shit like that. And we do stop the violence. We do stop the violence. But crime stops and stop the violence. Well, is it the same thing? If it's the same thing, well, I guess it is because crime and violence is kind of the same in stopping and, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it's not really, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, in your situation.
We do stop the violence for the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30, they like 15. When I was shooting up the streets, they was 5 years old. And now these little motherfuckers catching murders and that. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? I look at them like, yo, they babies. What the f they doing? Yeah. Like, my man's is calling me when I come to the juvenile, like, yo, my son is in there. I'm like, your son? And I'm these little 16. I'm 30. I'm like, yo, what the f? Yo, like, when y'all couldn't even go to walk across the street by yourselves when we was doing what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? So that be me up when I do see the little. When I see the little in there, that f me up. And I tell them, yo, y'all get money. I tell them, just get money, bro. Do anything else, but don't be doing this shit. So that, I could get him saying that. But I don't know if he talking about turn yourself in and shit, like reward and all that. I'm telling niggas, just don't do it. You
know what happened to G-Dep? You heard that story?
Nah.
So G-Dep, he was signed a Bad Boy. He had this one song, Get This Money. And, you know, had one or two hot songs. Ended up, you know, getting dropped from the label eventually. Got on drugs. And what happened was, I think before he signed in like the early 90s, he ended up robbing somebody and shooting him during the robbery. And he started to feel like after all these years that maybe all this bad stuff that's happening to him was because karma or the shooting and whatever. So he decides one day to walk into a precinct and admit to the shooting. So he walks in, says, yeah, you know, right around this date, I robbed somebody, I shot him, I feel bad, I want to, you know, just confess to him, make sure they're okay. They looked it up, murder. End up doing like, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years.
What's wrong with these? I ain't crazy like. So listen, let me tell y'all something. If y'all hear me talking about shooting people, right? These motherfuckers are alive, right? And then it's been over 7 years, so they can't.
Statute of limitations.
Okay, I know what I'm doing and
yes.
I know what I'm saying. So it's a story from I was young, when I was 15, 16, 17. I'm 30, it was like 13 years ago. Like y'all probably was like half the little, like 10 years old or some shit. I was like 30. Yeah, I was like 14, 15 years ago, that shit like that. So it's different. I'm talking about shit that was 16 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean?
I mean, at the point that you're at right now, you're 30 years old.
Yeah, I'm in business.
You have businesses.
I don't even see, I'm not even around that shit.
You're not a street guy anymore.
But I know, but
you're a professional.
It happens every year, you know why? And I learned that because even when the older guys, when I went into jail, I'm like, yo, like I was in jail with Fat Cap, and I was talking, and I'd be like, yo, we always used to talk like grandpa and like a grandson, right? And I'd be like, man, y'all was doing this, and the third, and then they'd be like, yo, we doing this and that. And then you find out it's a cycle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be some new 18s, 14, 15 on the block every day. Turn 18 every day. Turn 14 every day. And that's how you break the cycle, because every time a 14-year-old's coming up, they thinking they the first ones doing this.
Right.
They believe, and we used to think like, yeah, they did that, but they ain't do it like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm gonna do it bigger than BMF.
Yeah.
And not get caught. They ain't get caught.
But that's the cycle need to break.
Do you know what put BMF? What I think just put him over the top in terms of the feds, just getting him.
Hip hop.
Well, let me tell you, I remember BMF because I was like one of the hot mixtape DJs around 2004, 2005. I had like the mixtape of the year and all that. So they flew in a whole bunch of DJs to Atlanta to party with him. And I remember we were getting off the plane, we were being driven to the hotel.
Private jet?
Not a private jet, just a regular plane ticket. They had billboards all over Atlanta. The world is BMF's. And I'm hanging out with them, right? And I'm like, well, obviously these are drug dealers. I mean, it's obvious what's happening here. Like, I'm from the suburbs, and I'm already seeing it. Like, no one's selling any records. I just saw 10 Lamborghinis and 5 Ferraris, and dudes is wearing $500,000 with the chains on. I mean, clearly this is not coming from music. That's obvious. I've never seen a drug dealing crew with billboards. And here's what happened. And I talked to a detective that was working on the case. There was a shooting that happened. Right, Wolf, who was
the security guard,
who was Diddy's bodyguard, he got into it with Big Meech. It was over a girl. Over a stripper.
Always for these girls.
Always.
Boy, I be telling lead a bitch to go. We better go that way. Take your ass that way. It's 100 bitches, but go ahead.
They got into an argument over the girl. I guess Wolf tried to grab her, and they're like, "Nah, you can't do that. Just chill out." They went outside. A shootout happened. Wolf and his man got killed. Right. Meech got, I think, shot in the ass, but one of his people ended up killing the dudes that shot at him, right? Investigation happened. Ultimately, nobody cooperated. Meech got let go. I remember I was out there when Meech was on house arrest. He had an ankle monitor on. I was at his house, right? I remember all this clearly. You know what they do? Right after he was cleared, they put a billboard over that club, "The world is BMF's." The feds were like, "Oh, okay, you're just playing in our face right now." Okay.
Now, you know what it just be when is young. I want to see, that's the thing with gangs, right? When we was young, you got a gang. And a gang, you have to sometimes you have to take accountability for your friends now. Once you sign up for this paperwork, right? And you have to understand some of your friends might be, as we was talking earlier, guys are prideful. And that's what it be. You have 2, 3 prideful out the group. This will get us locked up. I used to say this is young. This dumbass will get us locked up, bro. My uncle calling me this, yo, stupid ass, right? And it just take one stupid. And don't let the stupid got the money. Oh, it's over. Now the stupid nigga got the money, we going to jail. We going to jail. Call my mama right now, ma. Listen, man. She's like, you stupid ass black ass, can't get that black ass. I'm like, Marty, I'm with these man out who told my black ass, and then you go to jail. You know, man, I tell people all the time, boy, I tell these be on record saying shit. These be, this got a billboard. This go to jail, bro.
A billboard. Hi, I sell drugs. I want everyone to know about it. Like it's legal.
Nigga stupid.
You know what's interesting is you named you said you were locked up with Fat Cat.
Yeah, that's my guy.
And I just interviewed Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, I was talking about that. My mans and them hit me, man. Sammy always talking some bullshit, man. He was just talking some crazy shit.
Well, he was talking about Fat Cat. Him and Fat Cat were locked up together.
And all that. That was some bullshit,
well,
bro.
I mean, Fat Cat cooperated.
There was no paperwork.
Okay, well, according to Sammy,
there was no cooperation.
According to Sammy, Fat Cat told him that he wasn't cooperating. He went to prison, whatever else.
I was in jail with him. I did time with him. And he killed his probation officer.
Wow.
And he got life without parole. He didn't rap. He went to prison, and he was doing his time. One. When I talked to him, he said, Sammy, I had cooperated. He was cooperating. He says, when I went to prison, my guys took over my spots, slapped the shit out of my mother and took it over, and they were banging my wife. He said, and I still didn't cooperate. Then they came to me and they wanted to kill a cop who was sitting outside guarding a house of a guy who cooperated.
And that actually happened, though, but not because of him.
Well,
Someone else gave him a green light on that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway,
Pappy Mason was the one who greenlit that.
yes, and a couple of guys in his crew. So they went to him in prison, told him about the cop. One cop goes for coffee. The other guy's a rookie. He's there, but he's a cop.
Edward Byrne, I think.
Young kid, yeah. Edward Byrne, sitting there. We want to take him out and go in the house and kill the guy. He says, no, you can't do that. All right. Pappy Mason said no. He goes there with the crew. When the cop goes for coffee, they kill the kid. Mm-hmm. The guy inside hears the shooting. He takes off out a window. They don't get him.
Yeah.
Pappy Mason, Fat Cat, gets arrested for that murder in a capital case. He said no. And he's going to face now the death penalty. Remember all those things that happened to him? Now he's going to face the death penalty. Fuck them, he says. And he flips. And you can call him a rat. You can call him anything you want to call him. But to me, you can do something to a person enough. You're a rat. To be slapping his mother, taking his spots, banging his wife.
Sammy over there trying to motherfucking bring, like, he ain't the only rat, man. Stop doing that. He's like, oh, he ratted too. You know when you get caught when you yell, yo, get out the bushes. They caught us, sis, right? What up, man? Fat Cat had nothing to do. That ain't rat, man. That nigga went and sat down. He's jailed 40 years still.
Well, he ended up killing his probation officer.
Huh?
You know something? You know something? I'm looking this up because I did a little Chat GPT search. They said whether or not Fat Cat cooperated is a subject of debate.
Is a subject of debate because
So
there's no paperwork.
So Nicholas did cooperate with authorities, leading to a reduced 40-year sentence instead of a life sentence he could have received on a federal drug racketeering charge. That was reportedly to help his mother and girlfriend receive lighter sentences for their involvement in the drug business.
And who wrote this?
Well, this is AI.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. Yeah, I was locked up.
And
with
he was in.
I know the stories, you heard?
Okay.
It just be when you got a lot of power like that, it's gonna come for you regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come for you regardless. So I like you gonna put all type of shit on your name. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but there ain't no paperwork. Where's the paperwork?
Let me ask you a question. At this point in your life, right? 30 years old, you got legitimate businesses, you're making, real money, you're paying taxes, everything else like that, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say you're in a situation and your friend does a crime that you have nothing to do with.
I don't get no situation because I don't keep, not even bring that shit around me. That's I got locked up for conspiracy already. I had to go sit down for already. Okay. So being 30, this what it is with Vlad. Be giving these passes out here. Being 30, you supposed to know better to not even be around certain areas. I can't go around in certain areas because I know if I go on the block, bro could be on the block, a gun could be right here. And they could just come and lock us. So what you doing over here? You supposed to know you can't be in certain areas. You can't be doing certain shit, but it be these late bloomers. And then a lot of the audience don't know the difference between what's real and what's not. A lot of these people they project to the reason they probably really relate to them is because they really like y'all. They just put on a mask. You know what I'm saying? Like these be late bloomers outside. There's no way you're supposed to be 30 and you doing certain shit still. It's like I tell people like this: when you 30 years old, the reason I'll be running around with shotgun when I was 12 years old. I'll be 31. What the f? I look like? What the f am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I look like a girl. I tell girls, I say, yo, if you see a female 25, 30 years old playing with a dollhouse, how the fuck you gonna look at her?
That's a good example.
So when I see these niggas out here doing shit that I was doing, how they even talking when I was 13, 14, like, yo, no. Nah, you want to came outside late. You couldn't play outside when we was outside. When there was no rules. You couldn't play outside when we was outside. Now you was outside for cameras.
So this actually brings me to an interesting point, right? Because this is something that I've always stood on and people have always like argued with me and so forth. Look at the Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion situation.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right? So, according to Tory, he never shot the gun. The other girl, Kelsey, shot the gun, but he didn't want to take the stand and say that, right? Even though Megan got on the stand and said he's the shooter.
Because Megan's a female. She's emotional.
Right.
She could be a snitch. She's a female.
I get it, but I said there is no way in God if I am charged for a shooting and some girl that I'm messing with on the side did the real shooting, I'm going to take the stand and say, listen, she was the shooter. I didn't do anything.
See, Vlad, that's different. You grew up in the different rules.
Okay.
See how he was raised is still. See, in the hood when I have kids, my kids they gonna be able to do shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, this is right, this is wrong.
So you're saying you're hanging out. This girl ends up shooting this other girl. You're getting charged with it. You wouldn't take the stand and say I didn't do the shooting?
I'm gonna say I ain't do the shooting. I ain't gonna say I know who shot. I'm gonna say, yo, listen, I dropped to the floor when motherfuckers started shooting. But my hands on it, my fingerprints ain't on it. I'm gonna clear myself.
Right.
I'm gonna clear myself.
He had gun residue on him.
Yeah.
He had gun residue on him.
Oh shit! And his fingers was on
It
the
was
print.
inconclusive. Yeah, I don't think they found the fingerprints.
Oh, inconclusive means you win that.
Yeah. Well, he lost it.
Because of residence was on him?
Residue, and he had a witness that pointed him as the shooter. The victim pointed him as the shooter.
See, that's fucked up. A person could just think, I know a person that this son, and they think it's my son to this day. Like, to this day. Like, I did something, they think it's my son. We all laugh about that shit now.
Did he get charged for it?
No, they just think it's him.
Oh,
when we was young, because he's black like me, but he taller.
Okay.
But they thought it was him, and I'm like, so shit like that is fucked up. Because see me being in the criminal life before I got into the business life, I seen the other side, and I was a business criminal too at it. So I seen everything. When I used to be in jail, I seen be locked up for murders that they didn't do, shootings they didn't. Everybody knows cuz over here, but if it's on cuz, they know they boys gonna come around and whoever get cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of my bros, we do shit face out. They know it's us, but they know you snitch on Rod. We come to holler at your mom. We come to holler at everybody. It's gonna be the worst thing you do telling. You might as well get a gun. You do it tell. We come to holler at kids, moms, everybody. You get my bro like, oh word? I say that's we on. All right. Now we shut the spot down. Gotta go. The first one get plucked, you gonna, all right, I don't want to even play with this. Let me chill. Cause sometimes they don't know the insides of being in jail. And that being in jail is crazy. I seen do 20, 50 years and they ain't even do nothing.
Crazy.
I'm just sitting there, like, I'm like, how long you been in? And that wasn't you? Oh, shit.
In your case, in the whole GS9 case,
Yeah.
how many people actually cooperated?
Nobody cooperated. Only the female was talking, and that was like a PR. And then she didn't take no stand. It was
So
like
nobody cooperated?
Nah, everybody was police lying on us. We had police on our shit. So they sent us to jail. Our shit was fucked up. Like the judge, everything told us to our face. Like, you could get this back on appeal, but we sending y'all upstate. Like, told us, I'm like, yo, can this say that? In the courtroom, I'm like, yo, just say that? I'm looking at Alex Spyro, the motherfucking Rock Nation lawyer, Megan Thee Stallion lawyer. This tell me, oh, just do some push-ups and you'll be home in 5 years. I'm about to slap the shit out of him. He started doing the visits through the glasses. I'm like, the fuck you talking about do 5 years? I got inconclusive on my guns. All the guns I had inconclusive. That's why when you said that with Tory Lanez, I'm like, that mean you supposed to drop. You supposed to beat it. They offered me 3 years, man. Then they come with this rowdy shit. I said, boy, the gang. And I tell the young, you could be the smoothest criminal. I tell you all the time, you could be this. You got to watch your friends, right? And you don't understand friends. Because my mom, my grandmother always tell me, I'm a Leo. I always jump out the window for my friends. I never have trouble for me. I'm always, well, y'all just want my son. And I'm going crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I learned, I got older. I said, yo, bro, you could be the, Vlad, say one day you was the biggest drug dealer in the world, right? You quiet, nobody know what you're doing. You smooth, you quiet, you living in your house, you driving the maximum. But now I come, you give me a little something, I'm in the Lamborghini, I'm in the Ferrari. You like, this nigga get you, because once the police looking at me, they're gonna say, first thing police gonna do, who's he chilling with? What does he do? What does he do? And what does he do? That's the first thing police gonna do from the gate. So if I'm chilling next to some David dickhead, and I'm over here moving smooth, now police watching me now. Cause I'm with this David going out of move, cause he just watched a couple movies and came outside, and now he want to be like whatever he seen in the movie and playing with people's lights. You know what I'm saying? So now with this, that shit get dangerous. Brush that off where I'm from. We gonna let this get out of here, cause this. You know what I'm saying? And now what happens is Oh, they gonna look. Well, who's him? Now they gonna follow you. Oh, this the plug. This the plug right here. Now you've been moving smooth for 20 years, minding your business, sending your kids to college, doing all types of shit. Now you meet one stupid dickhead that just fucked your whole shit up now.
Let me ask you a question. Like, in your neighborhood, when were the Crips actually established in Brooklyn? Like, how far does it go back?
90s. But the difference is because the before it was the Crips were Jamaicans, so it's like my hood is really wild Jamaican. So even like I would the Crip section in my hood is really West Indian. So it's not even like regular Crips, it's like West Indian Crips. So we's like very different from, you go to the Bronx, you go to Harlem, you go everywhere else in New York, and the Crips is different. We were just rebels already. Because a lot of Haitians grew up, a lot of Jamaicans grew up, and you know, in America, when they migrated over here in the 70s, the 80s, they used to call them like names and shit like that, like old banana bowl, whatever crazy shit like that. And then we had to be wild. You know what I'm saying? They tell, you know, our uncles always raised us on the stories and shout. It was all of them shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, the shower posse was the
shower
influence.
posse from the hoods, all that.
Yeah.
Blood stains, all other. That's our big dogs in our hood. You know what I'm saying? That's the older guys in our hood.
Yeah.
And we branched off the Crips because the Crips was the in New York back in the days, it was the minor set. It was the underdogs.
Yeah, it was mostly Bloods in New York.
Yeah, so
right, especially in the prisons.
We were always rebels.
Yeah.
So we went against everything. We like the, you know what I'm saying, we persons that we raised go against the grain. We raised, they teach you from kids. When we grow up, fight 4 or 5.
Do you know about Blue Boy?
Yeah, Blue Boy's my guy. That's
I interviewed him when he got out of prison.
Yeah, I
he
remember.
went back to prison.
Because he ended
up shooting somebody, I think, in a dispensary or something. He was doing
that's
security.
the guys I was working on. Blue guy. Yeah, man, Blue's my man.
That was sad, man.
I talked to Blue.
Because I remember, because I gave him that big look when he came out, and that's what's his name, Big Baby, had a dispensary, and he saw the interview. He hired him.
Locked up right now.
He locked up too.
He stole like $20,000 from me.
By the way, none of this shit has Vlad gets everyone locked up, and they do it. This has nothing to do with
Big
me.
Baby, I want my $20,000, bitch.
But yeah, Big Baby ended up hiring him for his dispensary, and I guess he got into it with someone, and he ended up shooting somebody in the dispensary. He went back to prison, and now he's probably not going to get out because he has what, like 3 murders already?
Nah, I think he copping out to like 10 or 13 right now. I think he got like 10 or 13.
That's a lot, man.
You know, I think he got like 13 or 10.
That's a lot.
I took his grandson.
He's what, in his 50s now? 60s?
Blue's a person you can't have doing security. It's like certain, like, see, me, people ask me all the time why I don't have security from my hood. Why I don't work? Because my guys are going to kill somebody. Why the would I put that's not trained in no military or how to diffuse situations? They're trained on how to, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I use, in New York, I have a guy that's active NYPD that I bring with me during certain situations. He's trained to diffuse situations. Like, for example, like, remember I told you about Birdman's brother, Terrence Gangster Williams? I went, during the course of our interview, I brought up this one dude named Lil Diesel. He's like, yeah, me and Lil Diesel, arch enemies. We were shooting, stabbing each other. We hated each other. All types of murders happen around us. We haven't seen each other in 30 years. Last time we saw each other, we pulled out knives. Lil Diesel hit me up and said, hey, man, I want to do an interview. I said, do you want to do one with Terrence, with Gangster, in the same room? He goes, yeah, I'm down for it. I hit up Terrence. I said, yo, you want to do it? He goes, yeah. I said, it's going to be calm, though. I'm not here going to have you guys beating each other up.
Yeah, too old for that shit.
Yeah. So I have my guy here. I'm like, I explained to him, I said, listen, we frisked them both, and I said, listen, there's NYPD in this room right now. If you guys do something crazy, I can't stop you guys from getting arrested. So let's just all be calm. You know what happened then? They did a cool interview. Now they live together. They're best friends.
Shit like that.
See what I'm saying?
But like, see, the thing is, a lot of people go off of assumption. You're never supposed to go off assumption. Since I was a kid, I don't play that assumption shit. I got to see. I don't do that. You gonna sell me a dream, fairy, smoke shit. You got to see shit. So I tell people all the time, when sometimes the best friends always become enemies because they have different assumptions about each other and they don't know they're the same people. These motherfuckers be the same person, but he got a blue color flag, he got a red color flag, or he from the east side, he's from the west, so he's from the north. It's like some stupid shit. I'm like, who gave y'all the rules to be even doing the dumb shit y'all listening to? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it be, and then be the best of friends, but that's how to divide and conquer.
At this point, do you feel like you're not a Crip at all? I put my flag down. I'm just a regular dude.
I'm retired. I'm retired. Like I don't gang bang. I'm 30 years old. I got bills and businesses. I don't gang bang. Somebody's gang bang is active. You know what I'm saying? Now I come from that. You know what I'm saying? So I can always see them throw it up. I love this and that because I come from it. But I'm not a gang banger like, yo, I don't know what's active in the streets. Like, yo, we going against these. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? And when I was in the streets, we fucked up New York, my state, because we was the first ones with that Crip and blood shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? We do what we want to do. We West Indian. We do what the we want to do. And to us, it's being pussy when somebody telling you that you can't do something. So if you telling me I can't chill with my son, I feel like a pussy now. My moms and my pops going, what happened to you? You got people outside telling you, does you need box? You know what I'm saying? So ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So we grew up like that. So we had different mind states, but I know grew up off of, oh, word, this what it is? All right, so I'm going to be the next best. This fact, what's wrong with these niggas? So we was wilding up when we was young. We wilding up.
At 30 years old, though, right? Yeah. When you look at when you were younger, do you see how it's a little bit silly to be told, listen, this group of people are your enemies, even though you've never met them? It's like, why they're enemies? It goes farther back, before we're born.
So the difference is, me with the Crip, all my brothers was Crip before I was Crip, right? But I was hot boy. But I was wild. I was shooting. I was doing everything, right? So the hot is like our brotherhood where it's Bloods and Crips, right? And the guys that run the gang, they's my brothers from when I was a kid. So I never gave about the Crip shit or the Blood shit. You know what I'm saying? And then one of my brothers died, Shiesty. He was like super Crip in Brooklyn, right? So I took it on for him type shit. You see what I'm saying? Because he always wanted me to be Crip. He tell you about, yo, he bought you. I'm not, you got everybody thinking I'm Crip. I'm not a Crip, but this is when we was young. I was just wild. I'd be shooting with them. I'd be doing wild, crazy shit. I was wild. So all the Bloods tried to recruit me when I was young. All the Crips tried to recruit me when I was young. And I only turned the set because my son died. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we was like 16, 17. I was like 17 when he died, like 2011. That's when I'm saying. But before that, I was just gang banging my regular, like our brotherhood. That was just us. You know what I'm saying? The Hots. But it was just us. But like hated by many, that was our shit. Yeah, our little crew was hated by many, you know what I'm saying? But before the gang shit, me growing up, I'm West Indian. I don't respect the gang shit really because it be, how you say it, too much politics. A person gonna say this and it's like, how would you say it? It's gonna be like, yo, we supposed to live on this code and then they doing this. Then they're snitching, but they wanna do favoritism. Then they're doing this and then they wanna do that and that. So I was a wild in the gang, like the that I shot, he was part of the gang. And politics came up after. A lot of niggas was mad. They're like, yo, Chewy, why you shoot him? He's snitching. The bigger homies, they like, he did what he supposed to do. They was mad. They like, yo, that's our friend. What the you mean?
How much of an issue was it, though, with you having that Crip background, now you're in jail?
Well, it wasn't an issue because my personality. So they play that with certain in jail. It's Crips that be good in jail, but it's like they play that with certain because your personality. They gonna know if you just gang banging or you bad. You see what I'm saying? Once you see that you just bad, like if it was in no gangs, I would have been wilding. I'm still wilding up. You know what I'm saying? Like before I was in Crip slap. I know all these slap shit out you. I don't give a who blood, Crip, none of that. This human being talking to. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those. I ain't for all this gang shit. I don't give a these turn bad when they on a team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I got a team now. Okay, I have this and that. These playing games. I don't play with human beings. I'm tear your skin off. You know what I'm saying? So that was the difference. And all the big Bloods, like with me, all the big everything, everybody fuck with me. I got Patia friends, Blood friends. They all be like, yo, only Loco, I love him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you from back in the day, when I came in, I'd be in the whole house with wild Bloods. And then they be like, yo, this say he Crip now, Loco, cause you here. I'd be like, what? And I'd be looking at, I'd be like, yo, you Crip now? So, you know what I'm saying? I was one of those, so I get it. But I look at it as I know who's gangster, I know who's hiding behind the thing.
Was there any race riots? Because at that point, it just goes by.
It'd be gang riots. It'd be gang riots, but now it'd be blood on blood, Crip on Crip. It'd be like.
But there was no like Mexicans. Well, you're on the East Coast, so I guess it's more Puerto Ricans, Dominicans.
Yeah, it's Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. The Spanish gang the biggest Spanish gang, that's the Patias. You know what I'm saying? That's
not the Latin Kings?
Nah, hell no. Patias tear their ass up and over here on the east side. Yeah, Patias swallow them. The Patias is Bloods, Patias, then Crips. And inside the jail system. Yeah.
Okay.
Like as in biggest, like the size. So the Patias was thing, but the Patias used to live with us because they went against the Bloods. There's a bunch of crazy shit. They're always switching. Sometimes Bloods and Crips is just a bunch of niggas in there doing politics, power struggle. somebody want power when they all struggling for power type shit.
Well, let me ask you a question. Your biggest song,
Yeah.
the hot song.
Yeah.
In terms of the shows that you're doing, you're touring overseas and everything else like that. Would it be fair to say that you have mostly white crowds now?
No, I got black and white crowds. I got all kind of crowds, but I stay in a lot of I say I'm in a lot of white clubs.
Okay.
Because I pick what clubs I go to. I don't go to I'm not going to the club where I know that get drunk, he don't know how to hold his liquor, he might shoot the club up. One shooting at this person don't know how to shoot, he trying to show off probably for us. And then it could turn into something, you know what I'm saying? So I don't go into situations where I know like certain shit can happen. Cause I came from there.
Right. Well,
so
I mean, here's the point of my question, right?
I'm
so
listening.
Recently I had this rapper named Dave Blunts.
Who's that?
He's this big, he's a fairly fat, large rapper. He was a ghost, not ghostwriter, he was writing for Kanye, right? He wrote a bunch of Kanye's last album and so forth, right? And he used the N-word a lot. And I remember there was a show, and I just interviewed him on Saturday, where he gets on the mic, he goes, yeah, all the white people out there, I'm giving y'all an N-word pass. You could use it here in the club. I'm giving you, it was almost, and his crowd's like 99% white.
All my white friends, I give them I tell them there's no pass. It's just a word, brother. I tell people that sticks and stones. Okay, they be asking me how I'm so strong. I be like, bro, I done got called everything in the world, bro. When I don't pay attention to it, that means you just talking to yourself now. You just talking to yourself.
Okay, so when a white crowd sings along to your biggest song and they're using the N-word, I don't care.
Listen, I got Harriet Tubman on my arm, and I'm trying to tell you it's just a word. When everybody says in the world is just a word, they understand that what you react off of gives it power. And as human beings, we elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like every year, like our kids are supposed to be smarter. Some of them be stupider, but our kids do get smarter and smarter and smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to elevate. So I believe I tell people all this like this, Vlad. In the next 100 years, 'cause I don't believe in racism shit, but I know people are racist. I feel like if you're racist, you're just a small-minded person that really not enjoying life, because life is too big to be even thinking some racist shit. Like, it's crazy.
I agree.
So long story short, I tell people all the time, like the next 100 years, 150 years, it ain't gonna be no more, black, white, this and that. Everybody mixed like a. Everybody gonna be mixed like a. Everybody having babies with each other. Think about it nowadays. 50 years ago, 70 years ago, when did Martin Luther King die? 70 years ago. You ain't see motherfucking North Philly. What's Kanye West kid called? Philly?
Northwest.
You don't see a bunch of these 70 years ago.
Now they're everywhere. Yeah. My kids are mixed.
Yeah, kids are mixed.
My kids are mixed.
Yeah, but I'm saying now, give it 100 years.
See what?
200 years, everybody's gonna be like, yo, you're just humans.
Right, but like for me, right, like you can look at 17 years of videos, you've never heard me say the N-word.
Yeah.
When me and you were hanging out, just out.
Yeah.
I know, I'm very careful about it because I would hate to see my kids watch me say that. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, though?
Especially now. I've always felt that way, but especially now.
In order to cancel it out, right, you gotta sometimes laugh at things. I learned that from coming from the struggle, coming from the hood. In order for things not to hurt us, you gotta laugh at it. And when you laugh at it, you see that it's just a word. It means nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing. Because if you walking somewhere and you rich, right? You say you got millions and I'm calling you broke.
Right.
That's the same thing.
Okay,
like somebody calling you just like
right.
that. You just like.
How many of your friends have gotten killed over words? Words. An argument.
Well, argument always starts from what? Misunderstanding.
Right.
What misunderstanding start from?
Words.
Ignorance. Pride, ignorance. And a lot of my friends, they got killed. My friends for jealousy. I tell them, like one of my guys, Shiesty, he a lot of girls. And I used to tell him, I'm like, yo, you gotta be easy. These out here, they tender dick, man. And killed my son because they started beefing with us because my son was, bitch, they not gonna tell you that, Vlad, but they know. He like, yo, I don't like because he this bitch. I watch to this day, right? Some will be out, don't like me. We don't even know this girl. Start not like me because the girl like me more. I said, yo, what the f? You don't even know this bitch.
Well, during the trial, this came out during the whole Diddy trial, was at one point Cassie started fucking Kid Cudi.
Shit like that.
And motherfucking Diddy went and got his gun and like went to the house and then like had his
Blew up
car
the truck,
firebombed.
right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, I'm gonna kill this. Broke into the dude's house. And I remember when I told the story to Tony A, I was like, yo, that's some tender dick ass shit.
Bro, all pussy.
Like you're breaking into a
pussy,
famous
all
rapper's
good
house over a girl.
Y'all niggas straight all good pussy. The youngins, I'm gonna tell you this, cause the older ones ain't gonna tell you. All good pussy feel the same, bro. They all, no matter they Chinese, black, they all got pussy. You're all the pussy pink, bro. Don't be going crazy, blowing no shit up. Ain't no girl got no special pussy, bro. It's either it's good or it's ran through. It's either two, or it's in the middle. That's it. And the girls that look good, they ran through. A lot of them that's ran through, that look body done, they ran through because been hollering at them from young. Y'all don't be losing y'all minds, killing motherfuckers, and shooting people for girls, bro. That can't be doing shit like that, bro. If she's married, if you married and your girl cheat, divorce her. Cause I be sleeping with married girls too, but you divorce her. Don't come try to run up on me. I clap your motherfucking ass. I tell you right now, they don't play that ship.
well, you know, we talk about racism. This has been in the news recently. There is a town right now in Arkansas that have a 160-acre whites-only settlement.
Shit like that.
So non-whites, gays, and Jews are not allowed to live there.
Them don't like money, but it's crazy. They said non-whites.
Yeah, so like, I'm Jewish, right? So I can't live there. And they get around the Fair Housing Act. They call it RTTL, a private membership association. So basically they're saying since it's a private community, we could decide who we allow to live there. And in their case, it's whites only.
What kind? Europeans or something?
I guess. You just can't be non-white, you can't be gay, you can't be Jewish.
Those are small-minded people, right? That's gonna end up getting 8, and you know why you're gonna end up getting 8? Because it's like, think of it like this: you got 100, right? Percent. The whole, you can say your little island is 10%. The whole 90% is gonna come together, and they're gonna swallow y'all, and they ain't gonna have no choice but to surrender, because you'll be like, yo, we got a little island, the whole world's together. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I think it's stupid.
So to be ahead of time, you might as well start making friends with everybody now. Look at America. Why do you think America don't get being? Because America is smart. It's a trap. You know what I'm saying? I sold drugs. When you sell drugs to everybody. I had gay crackheads. I had all types of crackheads. You know what I'm saying? You smoke crack, bring the money. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money. Just like the businesses.
How is a gay crackhead? Like,
huh?
A gay crackhead. I can just sort of imagine.
Yeah, I used to say, yo, slices be tied. Some muscle slices all the time. They call, I'm like, yo, slice, you gotta go to B4. He said, please send me over there. I'm like, we got to get the money, nigga. What the f? I'm the boss. You got to get the money, nigga. When your ass rolling this shit, rolling the V, you ain't saying nothing, right? Well, they paid for it.
Well, we talking about your song.
Yeah.
Jeezy recently did an interview and said that Jay-Z canceled his music video for Seen It All because your song was blown up. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah.
I heard him. It made sense.
Were you with Rock Nation at the time or no?
No, they came in when first time I heard of even Rock Nation coming in when I went to jail. Alex Spyro, he was the first one that came in like, yo, my boy. I didn't come to Alex. Alex came to me. Which is, what's it called? What they call that shit again? When lawyers ain't supposed to come to you. What's that shit called?
Pro bono or no?
I forgot what it's been. But lawyers ain't supposed to come to you. Just a long story short, he came to us, right? Soliciting, right?
Yes.
He came to us, yeah, boom. And they started telling me about Rock Nation. He like, yo, Jay-Z want to sign you when you get home. I'm like, what you mean Jay-Z want to sign? What the f you talking about? I'm like, trying to take years from me. He like, yo, Jay-Z this and that want to sign you when you go home. I'm like, he's trying to take some years out my life. You talking about Jay-Z. I already kicked this head. Long story short, I end up about to come home. They hit me up like a year, 2 years before I came home. They hit me on the J-Pay. They like, yo, Rock Nation people want to sign you when you get home. Jay-Z want to sign you when you get home. Then right before 6 months, 2 months, I came home. They hit Lefty. Lefty told me that again. Then I came home. Then Jay sat on phone for like an hour, 2 hours with me. Now I wasn't gonna with them, but I'm like, yo, I got Sylvia in them. I can't shake Sylvia in them by myself. So I gets with Rock Nation to shake Sylvia in them, get me off the motherfucking label. Once I get off that label, they try to, put me in the headlock. I'm like, you just got me out the headlock over here. You gonna try to put me in the headlock? And then I separated from them. And then that's when they've been taking me out the SEOs and all the other shit and doing all the other shit they've been doing.
Did you deal with Desiree Perez?
I dealt with Desiree Perez direct and Sylvia Rome direct. I had them both in the room arguing. Like,
Okay.
like they like, why you don't do this for Khaled? Why y'all don't do this for Gotti? Why? What made Bobby so special? And I'm like, listen, y'all, I'm just trying to come make my money and mind my business. I know this, and the third, you know, and I make girls argue a lot. So, you know.
Recently, Nicki Minaj went on a whole tirade.
Yeah.
And part of the people that she was dissing was Jay-Z and Desiree Perez. She was like, dear Jay-Z and Desiree. Because I guess Desiree Perez did cooperate back in the day.
They did. See, the difference is now, and like they business people now, right? But at the end of the day, people can't expect, like people who corroborate, the only thing is that it shows you have no morals, right? When it's time to, if shit hits the fan, you have no morals, right? That's all it is. So when you know who you're dealing with business with, when you're dealing with certain people.
Yeah.
That's all it says. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no morals. So when you in the business world, it's not like, oh, you can't chill, you can't do nothing like that. You got to know when you're dealing with them, these are the people you're dealing with. Like being on some grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people not grown, they just big, they just old. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on think grown, like really have reality and common sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Nicki said, dear Jay-Z and Desiree, you ruin hip-hop, you ruin football, you ruin basketball, you ruin touring, you ruin Instagram, you
Don't
ruin
worry,
Twitter.
y'all. I'm coming.
The
Hot
jig is
Nation's
up.
coming.
All this is legend for entertainment purposes only. And she went on and on. I guess Desiree's daughter is suing her, and there's a bunch of messiness that's happening. And
They said that she had cameras and shit. Right? They spy on them motherfuckers, boy, they gangsters. I'll tell you that. One thing I give you, they some gangster motherfucking businessmen. You right? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
Hey, like, drug dealer uncles. You know, some old drug dealer uncles. Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. Let's see y'all 100 years, man. Get the fuck out of here.
And then, Colin Kaepernick's wife, Nessa, she chimed in, and she said that Jay-Z basically sold out to the NFL by silencing Kaepernick and everything else like that, and that's how he got his deal. And you know,
see, I just joined the sports agency team. It's called Critical Combat. Y'all want some new shit coming up in New York? Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Critical Combat. We got MMA fights. We got the basketball coming. We got all types of shit coming. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with the sports shit over there, but y'all want some new flavor? We ain't doing none of that. We ain't selling nobody out. You heard? I'm on the board. I got the morals. So I'm making sure we make some moral decisions.
yeah. So what Nessa's saying is that she alleged the Rock Nation took $5 million per year for 5 years to help redirect the conversation away from the Kaepernick blackballing.
Everybody say that they be blackballing them, right? Well, I'm trying to tell you, they own SEOs and all type of shit. Yo, bro, I be going on shows every day. Every other month, every time I start doing new shows, I start losing 100,000 followers. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gaining more fans. I'm outside, people yelling, seeing me everywhere. What the how the am I? And then you look at they artists, you look at Rock Nation on, putting millions behind them, and they not doing nothing. They not going nowhere. People don't want to see them. So they be mad at people like me. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I just saying, but you know what I'm saying? We sturdy though, you know that. You know what I'm saying? We sturdy.
What do you think about Drake suing Universal? Because you were part of the Universal system.
I was Sony.
Oh, you were Sony.
Yeah, I was
My
Sony.
bad. Okay, so you were part of Universal. I just assumed.
No. I was Sony, Epic Records. I had Sylvia Rome.
Okay, got it. Okay, so what do you think about Drake though suing essentially the biggest record label in the world over the whole Kendrick thing? Basically saying that they artificially pushed those numbers and made them look bad.
Artists, majority of artists. I came into the game. I was supposed to be a manager. I was supposed to be one of the managers. I was supposed to be managing the teams and shit like that. Then I became a rapper. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, Bobby, you a rapper, but I got a business mind managing this type shit. So mine stay. So a lot of the artists don't be knowing what the labels be doing. First of all, labels. If I got you signed, I got him signed. All of y'all my kids. You gotta think of it like that. All y'all my children. It ain't like, oh, we Drake because Drake makes us money. Are you stupid?
Well, they're both signed to Universal.
Both you motherfuckers are my kids. Both you motherfuckers is feeding my motherfucking big $50 million yacht, $100 million whatever, bitch. Who the fuck is this little to be talking about? Oh, we killing Kendrick. No, they not like us. Just sold this much. You go make a next song. You guys don't shoot each other, and you guys entertain. Then you got these artists that really getting their feelings like, oh my gosh, the people don't shut the up, okay? This is the going on. The up, this is the going on, all right? Is make some more music. You guys fight this, that, argue this, that. We're not gonna have no shooting like Tupac and Biggie. I heard somebody got shot though before, right? Somebody got shot with this shit.
Oh, the Drake Kendrick thing. Drake's
Security guard or some
bodyguard.
shit?
Yeah, Drake's bodyguard got shot in front of his house.
Yeah,
in Toronto.
I think that was some fake shit, some stupid like these.
I don't think that was some fake shit. People don't take bullets.
They got a bulletproof vest on.
No, he got shot. He got taken to the hospital.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Was it chest, leg?
I'm not sure, but I think that was more to do with maybe the Weeknd shit because he was dissing the Weeknd, also calling him
Drake.
Yeah, Drake was calling him the Weeknd like a druggie and whatever. So if it happened in Toronto, I can't imagine Kendrick sending someone to Toronto to do something. That seems like some local shit.
Universal.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
gonna sell these records, bitch? You gonna sell these records?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he said we gonna sell these records, bitch.
Yeah, well, they're saying that Kendrick might have to take the stand. They might call him as a,
Yeah, what Kendrick gonna say?
I don't know. He won the battle. I mean, I honestly feel like, yo, man, you lost. And
Drake,
it's cool.
you got the bitches.
Let me tell you
something. That's a dark skin person. Yeah, tell Drake he got the bitches. Man, let Kendrick get the. You got the bitches, bro. You got the bitches. We in Miami turning up. I
love that song.
What the fuck wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Drake? You got the bitches. Once you got the bitches, man, I'm about to start singing. I'm about to start singing on some shit. Get on some Key Sweat shit. Yeah, hey, you know about Keefy.
Drake just performed in London, and he got on stage and said that the UK got the best lyricist in the world.
Yeah, you wilding with that.
Yeah, you know what I said?
Everybody knows Jada is the best lyricist. Jada Kiss is
Jada Kiss?
Jada Kiss will always be the best lyricist. Don't give him his respect and his props. You know what it is, Jada. You grew up with the motherfucking monsters in the industry. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But Jada is the best motherfucking lyricist. He don't miss. You can't name a whack song from Jada. Other than you gonna be like, I'm not feeling that. I can't name a whack verse. Even if I never heard the song, I know Jada's gonna flow on it. I can always be comfortable here when Jada's gonna flow.
Okay, so you would take Jadakiss over Kendrick Lamar?
Oh, any every day.
You would take Jadakiss over Eminem?
Any and every day. That's all that shit was. See, the thing is me, I'm no talent. You ain't gonna about to be put money up and say, man, what the Eminem, you cool. You're cool, Eminem. Okay? You're cool. You're a white rapper. I get the hype and everything, but the hype doesn't get me. Jada really spits from the heart.
What about Jadakiss over Biggie?
Definitely Jada over Biggie. Biggie's not a lyricist. Biggie's
really? No, I think Biggie's
is more of a lyricist party. He like a mix because he like the party and bullshit.
That's one of his old songs. That
Jada's not
was
a hook.
on his first album.
Jada's not a hook. He's coming bars. If you really look at all Jada art,
I would put Biggie.
But the difference
I would put Biggie over Jada.
They don't push that. They don't put the how would I say it? The narrative around Jada that he's the best narrative. See, that's what it is. Narratives run a lot of. No, Jada, if you go sit down and listen to Jada, they ain't with Jada, bro.
J. Cole?
J. Cole's cool. He's not with Jada.
Okay.
You don't disrespect Jada like that, bro. J. Cole, bro.
J. Cole's dope. I like J. Cole.
Like the 2-door-4s, just like that. They don't make him no more. Cold world, real cold world. Nah. You can't do that. You can't. Just why? Just think of the question.
Okay, hold on. Jada over Andre 3000?
Why are you trying to violate Jada for? Hey, y'all. I want you to be so baby. That's my son.
Okay. This is a little bit old though. Jada over Rakim?
Yes. Jada's the greatest. When it comes to lyricists,
man, it's your opinion. At the end of the day, I respect it.
I say when it comes to lyricists, see, everybody got a different vibe. So sometimes I don't want to hear lyricist shit all day. I want to hear party vibes.
Yeah.
I might want to hear some wild shit. I might want to hear some drug dealer shit just to remember me. Like sometimes I listen to drug dealing music to remind me where I came from and what I used to do. It give me the flashbacks of what I used to be doing, you know what I'm saying? And remember, like it keeps me like appreciative of now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I listen to Jada, different. That he's one of the person that you gonna sit there and listen. Everybody else is like cool. Well, I think everybody in New York can go with me with that.
No, I mean, listen, a lot of people would agree with you.
Jada,
I don't necessarily agree with you, but I'm also we're not that
we could
far
go
off.
song. We could go song for song, and I bet you Jada have way more songs. You're gonna be like, hey, I can play whack songs by artists that you said. I can't play a whack song by Jada.
Okay, fair enough. Well, one of your Jamaican brothers, Sean Kingston.
Oh shit, blood clash Sean. You do blood clash
He's,
Sean. I'm saying, yo, I'm saying if trying to scam the people, damn Sean.
Yeah,
Sean, I'm
man.
saying if trying to scam the people, damn Sean. I'm saying scam people.
So him and his mom were caught in a fraud case
Oh,
over $1 million with a bunch of jewelry,
Lord,
cars.
Lord, fire.
He was buying 200-inch TVs and not paying for them. And I know Sean. I did one of his first interviews. Like I
With
do.
credit cards? What are you doing? Credit cards?
No, I think he was doing shit like, hey, you know how jewelers sometimes you'll give you the jewelry and you'll pay him later or whatever else?
Oh.
Never returning the jewelry.
Oh, he's just taking upfront shit.
Yeah, taking upfront shit. Oh no, listen, give me this Escalade. I'm gonna bring Justin Bieber tomorrow. He gonna buy a bunch of stuff. Blah blah blah. You know me. See, here's our pictures together. Here's our songs
Yeah,
together.
just hustling, man. They just hustling.
And his
That's
mom was a scammer already. His mom, when he first got signed, when he was like 18, 17, his mom was in prison for scamming at that time.
What?
So she got a history. So they both got sentenced. Well, no, they both got convicted of all charges. She got 5 years, and she's getting deported after she gets out. He's yet to be sentenced. Prosecutors are seeking 6.5 years, but he'll probably get less because he has no priors. But I just don't understand because I've partied with Sean. I've been to his house. Like, he had a party at his house. Cool, dude. I got nothing bad to say about him at all. But I'm just thinking, like, you have hit songs. Like, you're touring. Yeah, you might not be getting the kind of money you got 10, 15 years ago, but you okay. Why do all this extra shit that'll end up putting you in prison? Like, from your point of view, why do you think he did that?
See, the difference is everybody grow up different. Everybody learn rules different. Everybody learn things different, right? And sometimes I'm going to say I think he did it because shit needed the money. Know what I'm saying? Need money. You know what I'm saying? I get it sometimes. And it needed the money, that's why he did it. But I felt that whoever label or company put him on, they supposed to be helping him. That he ain't got to be doing that type of shit. That's what he independent.
Well, at this point, he is, yeah.
Before, was he independent while he's doing all
No,
that
he was
shit?
signing like, I think Epic. I think the same label as you.
Yeah, he ain't doing.
But at some point, your deal expires and you're on your own. Either you want to re-sign to the same label, a different label, or you go independent, right? I don't know, man. I know the guys who signed him. Like, I'm friends with them.
And what they said, they knew that was going on?
Well, I mean, no, look, this was years later. They'd been out of their deal for like 7, 8 years.
He just needed money, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It sound like they needed money, bro. He had to bust a move, bro. I'm mad that he just did it like that. Like, damn. But I see the difference is a lot of artists, once they leave the labels, they don't know how to get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to get money when I left the label. Like, I know that I didn't need a label. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I need they probably to keep me off. I need a label to keep the other labels off my ass, but that's about it. But I know how to make money. You know what I'm saying? Legally. You know what I mean? Legally. I ain't with that scamming, going back to jail for no scamming shit. But I feel like the needed money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope he ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? I still believe you ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you copped out already.
No, he got found guilty.
Ah, shit.
He didn't cop out.
He ain't cop out. He got found guilty.
He got found guilty.
All right, so I still
went to
believe,
trial.
Oh, so I still believe you ain't do it, Sean, and you could get an appeal. But if you did, shit, man.
Sad.
It is what it is. You heard my brother just came home. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You heard about what happened to Top 5?
Yeah, they boom, they boom top 5.
Did you see the scar? Did you see what it looked like?
Yeah, they good. That's a jail scar. That's one of them jail shits. Whipped
It
them.
looked like damn near they cut his head off.
That's what they doing
almost.
to the industry, man. They ain't playing in the industry no more. They can't catch it. Wow, the gun's too loud. They say, yo, we're gonna start clapping.
Well, I mean, but in London you can't carry guns, so everyone gets stabbed in London.
They had guns
basically.
in London.
Even the police don't actually have guns in London.
They got guns in London.
They got them, but it's not like America.
Listen, man.
It's not like America.
Listen, they got guns in London. You know what I'm saying? It's got the Dracos, got the things out of London.
Okay,
Trust me.
all right,
man.
I believe you.
I'll be up in London. I'll be with them in London though. You know what I'm saying? I'll be with the in London though that I know from the city too. So you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Well, yeah, I guess what happened was he was like, yeah, man, like y'all ain't got no hitters out here in London. I'm out here. I'm gonna drop my location, something. He was like signing autographs or hanging out with fans, and someone just ran up on him and just cut him in the neck.
The niggas, I know what's going on behind the scenes, and my sons and them got reach. He wildin'. I know the man them in London. They got the homeboys in London, all that. I know in London, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's wildin'. Get out of London quick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Don't
ever go anywhere and say that
there's
y'all
no
ain't
nothing
hard out here.
Nah, there's somewhere,
start to challenge people.
Only
to
place
prove
you
it.
probably could do that shit is probably Dubai, and I still see get their ass busted in Dubai, face bust open, all types of
really?
shit. Yeah, my last party, they started fighting outside the party.
Oh, really? I've been to Dubai. Dubai is safe, though.
Bro,
Dubai is safe.
Bro, the last party, they started fighting, started showing off for the girls. One of my sons, they on a run right now for the fence. It's wild. We got girls outside. There's like 50 million girls. These started fighting, talking about my son took one of his bitches. These started wilding. This shit was going crazy, bro. That shit was a whole movie in Dubai. I said, yo, what the fuck wrong with these? Yeah, I got in the car and I left. But then it was the point for some bitches. I'm like, yo, these right here, boy. And then busting their face open with a glass, hit the other with a knife, pop the shorty came to me. She like, yo, baby, you should pop the tires. Pop the Rolls Royce tire. Whop, whop. Hit him. Yeah, pop the Rolls Royce tire with a knife. Whop, whop. Bitch came to me. She like, baby, they popped. I'm calling cop. Yo, Snoop, yo, we got to go. Out there wilding in this place, man. It was a whole movie. And they had this shit on kid in the fence, started looking for the. They said, Bobby, get in the car, get the f out of there. Nigga, I was going, player. I was going. I said, I can't get knocked in Dubai.
Yeah, no. See, Dubai is not a democracy. There is no freedom of speech or freedom of the press.
None of that. This bitch, you won't listen.
Yeah, show up and say, oh, fuck the king of Dubai. He sucked my dick. Motherfucker, you end up in prison 10 years. Dude, Dallas Austin, the producer, he did like TLC and everything else like that. He was he went to like Naomi Campbell's, like a big birthday bash, whatever, in Dubai. He was coming back. They found one pill in his bag, locked up.
They banned my son. They banned him for catching what they call a weed oil. And they banned him from Dubai, can't ever go back. And the only reason they lock him up probably because he's Muslim, you know what I mean? He Pakistani, so they just like, yo, I probably talk that shit to them. He's like, yo, cool. But only reason they lock him up. I said, yo, you got. He's like, yeah.
But now he can't go back.
Yeah, he can't ever go back to Dubai.
Dubai is dope too.
Dubai is fire,
Dubai
bro.
is dope, man.
Dubai is fire. I'm trying to tell you. That's
I
why.
went skiing in a mall.
In a mall?
In a shopping mall. It was the big shopping mall.
You went skiing?
Skiing. They have a whole ski slope.
In that big ass mall?
Yes.
I go shop there all the time. I know you
go there.
That was word.
Yo, we got to play with penguins. There was a whole penguin exhibit. You got to actually hug up on the penguins and everything. In that mall?
That shit's so big, bro. That shit's
crazy.
Wild big. Y'all know what you're talking about.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Dolphins. Got to play with dolphins.
I only go on the yachts and what's it called? I go on the yachts, the jet skis, and I do desert once in a while. Too hot for the desert. But the girls be want to go.
I went in the summer for my birthday. It was kind of hot. I've never experienced.
When's your birthday?
June 28th.
June 28th.
Cancer.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we talked about this last time.
Yeah, exactly. Your dad's getting out soon.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming home at the end of the year.
How many years?
31 years. But October would be 31. I'll be 31 August. Yeah, 31 October. 1994.
So he got locked up right when you were born, more or less?
Yeah. I grew up with no pops. I was outside. I had to be outside.
Do you think that if your dad was around the whole time?
I would have been probably what the I was doing. I'd have been chilling. I'd probably just bitches in Florida. I'd have probably had dreads like my cousins and them. I'd have been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with no father, so I had to be. I was already. And when I came out the pussy, I was already wild. My mom's already told me, like, they used to call me Frisky. That's like a Jamaican name. Anybody tell you Jamaican, that's like mean active. It mean active, yeah, it mean active. So when I came out the pussy, they used to call me Frisky all the time. They like, Frisky. I was like bad when I came out of it. And then he got locked up, and it made it, I had to grow up. Ain't nobody to run to. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he 2 years older than me. My friends, 4 years older than me. And we like, they my equals at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody to run to. I'd be outside.
Well, you said some interesting things. You said, if I could follow a program in prison to get home, I could follow one to build wealth.
Yes, and that's what gets me mad about outside. People outside. So it's like, say, inside jail, right? You have a CO there. You wouldn't talk to the CO because the wardens and everything there, right? But you have man because you want to come home. But you will be outside, but then you want to the boss bitch. I don't want to the boss bitch. You know what I'm saying? The same morals that I could do and work inside in jail to make sure I get home, I could be outside doing. I don't want to the boss bitch. I don't want to stand next to that I know that's about to do some stupid shit and get knocked. Don't matter if it's right now, an hour, or a day, or a year, or 3 years, or 5 years. You see what I'm saying? So you got to think like that the same reason. And I told her, when I was in there, I was with kingpins. With who done did it before and then got me that gave me that awakening at when I was 25, when I was 24, because people told me I was too ambitious. I was one of those. And then when I sat down and said, oh shit, you right. Be sitting here ready to die for a block, don't own a damn thing on the block. You ready, you that stupid. You won't waste that much of your life. You outside ready to die, go crazy for a block. You don't even own the block. And then me, I was a drug dealer, so I understand the territorial. I was a drug dealer, yeah, cool. But some not even drug dealing. You just chilling. You just outside wasting life, just chilling. What the fuck is you doing? So that's why I got to tell people, if you could be in jail to come home to look good for bitches and look good for this and that and to show off, to look good on the gram, you can do that. You can sit outside and build your life for wealth for when your kids come. So when your kids growing up, they ain't got to be out here trying to take 20 million, 30 million from Diddy. You know what I'm saying? If bitches ain't gonna be out here asking and begging, you motherfuckers must work. So when we grow up, we good. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my parents. You know what I'm saying? My parents supposed to be taking care of me. They supposed to leave something for me. So that's the generational curse that we gotta break as in the hood. Like, we hope the kids go to the NBA or this and that to go take care. When I started getting around my partners, they like, yeah, we leaving this for him. I'm looking at their kids, and then, majority of them is even white, after you say, right? They teaching me, we're leaving stuff here for the next generation.
Yeah.
Not giving us stupid mind states.
Yeah, it's my plan too.
Giving us some dumbass mind states that you got that's too ambitious, that's going to go regardless. So you might as well give them a good plan.
Well, I'll put it like this, right? This doesn't exactly apply to you because you dropped out at some point. But if you look at most people, right? Most people who live in America, you go through 12 years of school to graduate high school, right? It's a long-term plan. And if you go to college, that's another 4 years. You're doing this so you can have a certain job and a certain career when you get out.
Don't talk about the 12 years.
12 years plus the 4, college. 16 years,
no,
right?
college, because some colleges is 12-8 for when you want to.
Well, if you want to get a master's degree or whatever. But even if all you do is graduate high school, you did 12 years of work every day, 5 days a week. You're coming home and you're doing homework. You're coming in, whatever. And then they get out and they want to make a move in 6 months. They want to flip something in 2 months. But you just spent 12 years building up to something. Why do you think now that you're an adult that things will come quickly? Because they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
But it looks good.
You need a multi-year plan.
It looks good.
Vlad TV took 17 years to get here.
But the
I'm working every day.
The difference is they don't see the back end. They never seen your back end. They don't see they just see you come on, probably viral. Oh, Vlad and I'm up there, this and that. They don't know what you've grind. They don't know the back end you did, the calls you had to put in, the times you heard no, the shit that you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't know none of that. So that's what.
You told me no. You said I 30 minutes. You said I've been boiled down for a walkthrough.
Leave me alone.
I said, all right.
Leave me alone.
I'll wait.
Leave me alone. But they don't see that though.
They don't see that. But look, it took my persistence to get to this point, right? I wasn't going to take no for an answer. I said, I'll just wait.
The people that they only see the outcome.
Yeah.
They don't see what you did before. They just see you shining. They just see you smiling. They just see, oh, Vlad is so big. How the f does he get to be so big for? I need to be big, this and that. They don't know what the f going on.
I'm going to start a podcast. I'll be bigger than him. And you can be, but not in 6 months.
Oh, hell no.
Not in a year.
No.
Not probably in 5 years. But you could do it. You could do it.
It takes time, but...
Gilly and Wallow came way after me. Did well. Nori came way after me. Did well. But they didn't do it overnight. It took them years.
But that's the thing where people don't show no more. They don't show persistency. They don't show the year. They don't show the time that's building stuff. Like I remember one of my partners, for instance, right? Before I invested with them, they had to get to learn me for like 2 or 3 years. And these motherfuckers is billionaires and shit like that. But they had to get to learn me like, yo, is he really off that bullshit? Or that's his past. But even though, you know what I'm saying, a sniper could be out the army, but you're going to be a sniper. Don't mean I'm on that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I still have the experience from it.
Yeah.
But it would teach me how to be better. But everything is patience, and people don't see the patience because everything is instant now. They want, like the girls, they expect you to just, as soon as you meet them, what you buying? Bitch, what the I made my dick go soft, you dirty bitch. Don't tell me no shit like that because you sound broke how long you been on the earth and you still asking people for shit, bitch. Like 30-something, bitch, you still asking. Don't tell me no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But people don't have precision. They don't have patience.
You're right. And this is something you touched on yourself that I live by in terms of my code. Nobody around me, none of my friends, none of my associates, none of them are active criminals. They're not scammers. They're not robbers.
Not in this world no more.
Now, do they have backgrounds? Absolutely. A bunch of my friends have backgrounds. Some of my friends have killed people before, but they're still my friends. But they're now legitimate business people who make money. They pay taxes. They have real businesses. Everyone has a past. I have a past. I've done some fucked up shit in the past that I'm not proud of. But here's the thing. If you leave me and you go do some scams, you're going to get me caught up in your bullshit.
Because that's what happened. Because anything can happen. See, people don't understand. What comes back.
Yeah.
I go rob somebody. I'm chilling with Vlad. They try to do a drive-by by me, and then Vlad get hit. What the I see shit like that come from the streets. I know that.
No one around me has illegal guns.
If
you hang out with me and you got a dirty gun, we're not going to hang out again. We're not going to hang out again.
Because all it takes is, the cop foot. I don't like the way Vlad looks at me. It's on him. That's all it takes.
One of my friends from my college days, I found out is now a registered sex offender. He got caught trying to sell like them old R. Kelly tapes and shit. We can't hang out anymore. That's it. The relationship is over.
I got friends
We're not going to hang out. We can't take pictures together. Listen, we're not going to talk. You can't be around my kids. You know what I'm saying?
I got friends that turn all types of crazy shit, bro. But it happens. And that my aunt always told me from when I was young, she always tell me like, yo, you can know a person for 20 years and not know a person. So that's why I always be myself and be honest. But I know 80, 95% of people, they don't want to be themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to accept that. Once you accept it, you don't have a problem. I tell people all the time, like, when you come around me, be yourself. If this is what you're doing, I don't do that no more. I used to do that if I was 18, cool. I got too much shit to risk to be chilling or looking cool for any cool points. You want to talk? Talk to me over the phone. So you call me on FaceTime. We can talk, but you can't be in the circumference. Because what's going to happen if police come, you ain't taking no charge. When they start talking about 50, you got on the run, you probably got 2-3 felons, and you ain't ready to take no charge neither. So
Me and Michael Vick, I know the quarterback, we got into almost an argument because he was like, nah, I'm not going to leave my friends behind. I'm going to bring all my friends with me. And I'm like, your friends were running a dogfighting operation at your property and you went to prison over that. Some of them even snitched on you. Yeah, but I'm saying, but I don't regret my decisions. I'm like, really? Because that seems like a bad, you went bankrupt.
Those guys.
You lost your deal. You were luckily young enough to come out and still be athletic enough to get a new deal and go on with your life.
So where did he grow up at?
Virginia. Was it South Virginia? Wait, where was it?
Virginia? Wherever you don't matter.
Hold on. It's the same place as Iverson.
A lot of those people, like those athletes.
Newport News, Virginia.
Athletes are really the worst, but a lot of these entertainers, majority of these entertainers, haven't been through that sense of hitting life. You understand? So when you come in the streets early, we doing grown man shit at 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? So when these come in late, when you 18 and you 20, you start doing that shit, it's like you learning late. What are you talking about? You a millionaire, and you talking about you want to bring all these friends. Friends where? And then half the people don't even know if you're a friend or not.
Yeah.
You just want to be around them because you need a crowd. I know I had friends like that when I was young. I tell them, like, yo, bro, stop bringing around because you want a crowd.
Yeah.
We around here, we doing shit. I'm selling drugs, things doing this. You just want a crowd to look around. And we know you from kids. You know what I'm saying? So I know when like that. I'm like, yo, bro, don't bring no crowd around me because the first thing anything happen, this gonna be telling. Majority of the people outside just looking cool. Always remember that. Majority of motherfuckers outside just looking cool. Yeah. So you want to bring all these over here, and then you're not even thinking about your kids, your generational wealth. You're not even thinking about. I think about my future kids before I even have kids. I blame. If I do have the kids, I ain't having it with being around these people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the mind states be kiddish still. It be childish.
Yeah.
It still be childish, bro. And we gotta call it like that. And we don't call it childish thinking because a motherfucker's 30 or 40. Nah, I know motherfuckers 50, 30 or that think like kids.
It's still childish.
Yeah, it's still childish.
Nah, I feel you, man.
Yeah,
And like with Michael Vick,
it don't make no sense.
This video keeps turning. Yeah, see, Vlad ain't like us. You know, he don't understand friendship or whatever. I'm like, this motherfucker, his friends sent him to prison when he was one of the top quarterbacks in the world.
My friends sent my ass to prison. My
Your
friends could have
sent you to
my
prison.
friends that I went to jail with could have said times like, yo, that was ours. And then when we supposed to take the time for Rowdy, they want to take the time. I had to tell them to be taking the time.
Yeah, I remember the story.
But I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
I'm one of the leaders. I'm one of my generation. I'm one of the, we doing this. Yeah, I don't give. And we always have arguments. Nah, he's crazy. We doing this. This talking about. Don't come outside. Go on this bitch ass. Fuck raises. Mama raises. Get the fuck outside. On that, you heard? But I get it.
Yeah.
But you can't, there gotta be realities. Me, I'm at reality. I gotta pay bills, I gotta pay my mama bills, I gotta pay this bill, I gotta pay these bills.
Yeah.
Certain shit ain't happening.
Yeah.
When we was kids, when we was 18, 14, 15, living the day mamas trying to figure it out, cool.
And
But
you
they ain't
know
no 20, 30 old, 40 old,
Right.
they ain't telling me no certain shit.
You know something? All the shit you're doing right now, paying the bills, doing these deals here, doing these interviews, doing these shows, one dirty gun will fuck all that up.
See, they don't look at it like that though. You know why? Because
One gun.
You gotta
One
think,
dirty gun.
if a nigga don't got nothing going on, right? His mind state, so you gotta know who's who. I tell kids like that. If your friends tell you certain shit, you know like this don't give a f. He don't got nothing going on and he's selfish. I took time for when I was rich as shit. When I was rich as shit, but I had money.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
took time. You know what I'm saying? The guy wasn't rich as shit. I had a couple $100,000, right? That's coming from the hood though. That's rich. You know, nigga thinking.
You
oh,
were
I
the
gotta-
richest one in the
and
whole
richest
group.
one in the group. I was the richest
whole
one in the group, but I still took time for my shit. I mean, my guys, right?
Yeah.
Came home, did all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I came home, I spent millions on it too while I came home, but still at the same time, I get that. So this is selfish. To be selfish, bro. Growing up in the gang, I grew up with bros. And all my friends was older. So I learned shit I learned shit quick. And I know that at my age, they used to be more like childish, like, I'm like, we doing this, you know what I'm saying? So I was taught different. But these be bitches, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, I know. I be seeing it. I see it all the time. I used to be a pit bull in the hood. I'd be whining on bitch ass all day. They be like, chill, Chewy. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? Mike Vick friends was selfish for that. They had nothing going on, and y'all know this a whole football player with your bitch ass, scared to go to jail because you scared your bitch dirty bitch. She's still sucking dick while you outside. You said you got to be worried about scared to go if you going inside and that bitch sucking dick outside. On this, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because Shmurda on the set, Shmurda get on the set, I be pit bull on these niggas.
Right.
But I gotta be classy. But I tell you, we talk about that type of shit. He was a dickhead for that because his friends should have said, yo, I'm taking this time. You go make sure that I get that money, this, that, because the next 4 or 5 years, if you go to, I'm still be broke. I'm still gonna be broke. The same we ain't want to take time riding them, they still broke.
Right. No, man, it was a mess.
I know niggas who do that. Like you still, so the time that you wasting putting on this pride shit or putting on this act is gonna f you up later.
You know what happened next? One of his guys, I think it was his cousin, who snitched on him, try to show up to like his 30th birthday party, end up getting shot. You see what I'm saying? It's just a mess. Probably by one of his other friends.
Yeah, like what?
Once again.
Were he over here?
He could have lost it all again during that whole situation. Because you got some dude who's trigger happy around you and thinking, I'm doing the right thing because I'm going to shoot the snitch for you. Like, no, man, I'm a major football player. Like, what are you doing here?
Do that. I told just now, I was with one of my sons and I was in Miami. He had one of his mans around us and he know I pulled that up ASAP. I say, yo, listen, homie, I don't even know the I say, yo, listen, homie, you going to be around us. This is what you going to be doing. I don't even know you. I don't give a what gang you is with none of this and that. Don't do this. Don't do none of that. Because the first thing they're going to say is Bobby Shmurda. They're not gonna say you. They don't give a f about you or none of that. You just a bandit running around.
Well, you know Sebastian Telfair?
Who's that?
He was a basketball player, right? He was like the hottest dude in New York. Like Slam magazine put him and LeBron on the cover together when they were still in high school.
Okay.
The hottest dude.
I'm listening.
He got in the league. Then he started having some problems with guns and so forth. There was a situation where he had like a Rockefeller chain and someone tried to steal it. A shootout happened. Fabulous got shot. Shot in the leg. Fabulous. Because they're saying like something to do with Fabulous's crew. Something may have happened. It's a really murky story. But you know what happened at the very end? He lost his Adidas deal.
Stupid.
Worth tens of millions of dollars.
Chilling with stupid niggas.
He lost his whole
Chilling
Adidas
with
deal.
ignorant, dumb who ain't got nothing to lose, don't know what the they talking about, just playing dress up outside, and then shit up and be like, oh, that I kill one of y'all. Boy, they even stay the away from me. I tell you like that, I will play that shit. Oh boy, y'all right here. All right.
That's what it is, Bobby Shmurda, man. Our second interview. Our newest regular guest. You know? We'll see you soon. That's what it is. Till next time. Peace.